For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult things that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
Well, hello.
Bam! There it is. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I love it when I ask you all, can you hear me? And you just say nothing.
Well, no,
I say
my
yeah.
mic was muted.
I hear you.
Who muted you? Who
My
muted you?
doggone self.
Thank you, Boomer. Baby, that was a task, getting that song done on there and getting on there in somewhat reasonable time. Let me just make it very, very clear. That was...
That's what teamwork's all about.
So I gotta give a big shout out to Boomer for getting that done. Thank you, WUBI Ubiquity Radio. We are on WUBI Ubiquity TV. That's where we are right now. We are there and all the other places. And we will have, what is it sending me?
I think I just did.
Okay, we will have Mr. Anthony Frazier on tonight. That was who you guys heard in
That boy
the
is
beginning.
bad.
You
That
like
boy is
him?
bad.
You
That
like
boy is
him?
bad. I saw the one that he did at Tempe Town Lake. What's going on, Boomer?
What's going on, Boomer?
Yeah, I saw the one he did at Tempe Town Lake. Oh man.
Oh, you
That-
saw him perform live?
No, he's got a YouTube video that he did.
Oh,
Tempe Town Lake.
yes. Isn't it nice? Like,
That is nice.
thank you, love you. Let me press pause right quick.
So how you doing, Lon? What you eating and how come I ain't got no? What's up?
I'm good.
All right.
And I got some grapes, some cheese, some salami, some pastrami, some...
What do they call that? They call that some type of plate. Something plate.
I forgot the name of it, Jasmine. I just yelled downstairs.
It's called I'm broke and this is what I'm eating tonight. Plate. That's what it's called.
No, it's a fancy name. It's a
I
fancy
know.
name.
I forgot the name of it.
Chartreuse or something sounds like the color to me. I don't know. What's up,
It
Sarah?
starts with
Hey, Sarah.
a C, some little tray.
Yeah. So look, you guys that are listening, if you know the word that we old ass
Let me show them.
smoked out folks can't remember. Not Chris because he don't smoke. He just old. But for the rest of us, we old and smoked out. What? You only got one excuse for not being able to remember.
You know what I love. You know what I love about my family. They ain't got no problem with putting you out there.
Wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be right.
Mm-mm,
I know.
mm-mm.
I know. That's when you love when they talk about you right to your face and in front of 150 countries.
And
Okay,
growing.
and
I'm sure
growing.
it's more than I'm sure it's
Right.
more than that right now. But that's where we're gonna go
With
with.
our
Let me.
our 6 followers now.
I was just gonna say,
You keep
and
increasing it. It was 3.
it was
What you
Because
five.
know?
No, it's
each
5
week,
for like 3 weeks.
yeah, it keeps increasing once a week. We're getting more, once a week.
What's up, Sally? Sally, okay, say it again so Sally can hear, because Sally will know the answer to this. Show her your plate. She has like grapes
I just
and cheese.
don't have it on a cutting board.
Right, on the block. This is called something like
I forgot it starts with a C.
chartreuse. I know that's color, but in my mind, that's what the word sounds like. What is that, Sally? None of us can think of that fancy word.
Get to go.
Hold on now. Yeah, put it back
Yeah,
over the
yeah.
cover. My eyes clearly saw that.
Mine said whoop. Oh yes.
Whoop, there it is.
I saw that red.
Sally, if you could help us out with that a little bit, we'd appreciate it because the sisters are over here stuck. She said, I'm on my cell phone, so I couldn't even see if it was on her plate. Tell her what's on the plate.
Salami, cheese, grapes, olives.
What's up, Shahira? I
We
love
got
that name.
Swiss cheese, a sharp cheese.
So that type of stuff,
A Tom and
It's
Jerry cheese.
it's
Yeah.
called something. It's called something. And I've been hearing it recently, like on television. So now's the day when I need to look intelligent and know the name of it. Not so much. Okay, what's in your cups? Let's go with that. This should be interesting.
Well, I'll go first. Mine is always the boring one, but it ain't really boring.
I got you beat today, but go ahead.
All right. See, this is what I got in my cup. City vodka. When I went away over the weekend, all right, it was where I was, in the city I was at, wherever I'm at.
Come on, La. Outdo him now. Come on.
I have got some Moscato, and I did put a splash of some city vodka. I'm trying something different. We'll see how that works.
Lord have mercy. Look, pineapples. If you start going down, okay, start seeing
Gotcha.
shit, whatever. So, what I have in my cup, there it is water and a little bit of ice. I literally just got off the highway. Literally, my bags are like right there. Literally, I haven't changed my clothes. Haven't done any of that. Can you read what it says? Eat, drink, and
Eat, drink, married.
Eat,
drink, and get
drink,
married.
and be married.
Be married. Okay.
June 5th, 2021. So I was at a wedding.
That's cute.
I was at Toy's wedding in Vegas. So, but let's still talk about what's in the cup because, baby, let me see. Can I pull it up here? Let me see. Can I pull it up? I probably have to get it on my what do you call this thing? On my green screen is probably where I have to put it. Green screen.
I think I put this in the. Hold on.
Let's see. Got this one. Okay. And continue to talk amongst yourselves.
I'm trying to
guys.
put. I couldn't put the name of the board in our chat.
The board.
I can't add comments.
Charcuterie board.
It's something like something like that. Something like that right
Look,
there.
I'm trying to read what Well, La
Sally
put
put
in there.
something in. Oh, okay. La got so okay, but that yeah. I almost didn't say it.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah.
I promise. But you understand how it's sharp. Mm, we need that thing that I used last time to help figure out how to pronounce that word that Sally had for us. Nope, nobody remembering? Alrighty,
Nope.
no worries.
It's the I don't know what it was.
The one with the A something.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
And
you
I
know what I'm
can't
talking
remember
about
what
now?
we used. Yeah, I can't remember what we used.
I found something. I'm pretty sure it was the on Google has a pronunciation thing, and it will allow you to like literally. It has you repeat it back, slow it down, all of that stuff, so that you can learn how to pronounce it correctly. Did La
Okay.
disappear? I just heard a little ding.
Yeah,
I
she's
wasn't
not.
watching
Yeah,
the
it's just
screen.
you. Yeah, it's just you
Oh,
and I on there now.
okay. I didn't have my screen up, so I couldn't see you guys. Let me
Oh
see
no,
what
no, no.
comments are.
Coach, switch.
Charcuterie. Charcuterie. Charcuterie.
Okay.
I don't know
You can
which
do
one
that.
is.
You can do that later. Get
Okay.
us out the boxes. Get the boxes right. Get the boxes right. I'm not. I'm.
I tell you, this is what's going to happen. Look, hold on, guys. I got something for you here. Hold on. Oh, it still put me right back the same place. They don't want to let you out of that box.
First, I ended up in Facebook jail. Then I ended up in Instagram jail. Okay. Now I'm
they
just in going down on the mic jail.
they don't want to let you. You saw. Yeah. I apologize. They don't want to let you out.
Okay. Here. Let me do this. Can I pay my bail and get out, please?
If you want to put that
Can
on
I
that
pay?
Cash App, yes, sir. I will take the time right out of this show to figure that shit out.
No. I'm paying now. I want out now. Okay.
Who you
But
paying? You paying
wait.
yourself. I can't touch that money. I cannot touch that money. Look at Sally. Charcuterie. Charcuterie. Charcuterie? Is that the proper pronunciation? La, we can't hear you. We cannot hear you. Nope, we can't hear you. Sally, what's funny is I speak a little French too. I had 3 years Latin, 3 years Spanish, and 8 years French. Can't speak shit. Say something, La. Yeah, no, we can't hear you, honey. Can't hear you. But that's the name. That's what we were all talking about. That's what we were all talking about. I was trying to go in and pull up the pictures from some of the pictures from this
From the
weekend.
wedding.
From this weekend. Because what I did was, that's why I still had the What's in Your Cup. I, of course, gave them some city vodka, a bottle of city vodka. However, did I show you? I showed you all that bottle that I mixed the stuff in. It
Yeah.
had it.
The one that
Okay.
looked like the broken lava lamp. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I added more edible stuff to it, THC stuff. What's wrong? Why are you shaking your head?
Nothing. I want to hear how this ends. I'm to that point now. It's like, okay, there's gonna be an ending here. I just want to get right to it because I know it's something crazy.
I don't even understand why you would think that, but okay. No, it wasn't
But you're
crazy.
walking around with a lava lamp full of stuff that.
I was the bartender. See, and I have these pictures, but then, you know what? Let me show it on my phone. I was the damn bartender. What do you mean? We can hear you.
Yeah,
I
I
heard
took my
something.
headphones off.
I was like, let me let her know right quick
Okay.
before she say something. And we all get kicked off the air. So, can you guys see that?
I see something. I see you
Girl, look at you trying to be
with
sexy.
with that cute little dress on and.
What shit?
Go ahead. Oh, girl, look at you being sexy.
Okay.
You
Okay.
see what? You see what's in my hand there?
I ain't y'all. We just see you being
No.
sexy.
That's the lava lamp. We'll call it the lava lamp.
That orange thing was the lava lamp?
The well, it was red, but we
Okay.
understand the color thing. And so I was the bartender, and this is the drink that I created. I gotta look down the little things here. I created a drink for them, and let me just say,
Let's get married and wasted.
they had a lot of alcohol. Most of that did not get touched because this is what I made. Everybody, I called it the Bride of Frankenstein. Okay. And I was serving it before the wedding started. And then after the wedding, and people were coming over, and one gentleman, he came over, he said, "Oh, you need a tip jar, because this right here."
So you trying to tell me you got your plane ticket paid for to go back?
Right.
Is that your way of telling us that?
And and Toy kept telling them that she was like, don't take nothing from Moni, like, unless you're ready, like, for real. Don't play with her. Do not play with her. So then that night, well, actually the night before, I planned a little bachelorette party, okay? And some of the people then didn't get in their room, so they couldn't make it. So it was just me and a couple of other girls, and we still tried to do the doggone thing. So we end up in this picture in the back you really can't see because I don't want to show who was and wasn't there. But if you can look at those cards, those are Uno cards. Look how big. See
I
that
would say
underneath?
them big giant Uno cards, yeah.
Oh
Those
my.
senior citizen cards.
Well, one, we were all very pleased that we didn't have to use our glasses. But that was the longest game ever. We had edible cookies. Okay, we had edible cookies, and then we had my drink. And so before we played Uno, we played the game. It's called Drunk Fun, and it's all this stuff. Each card, kind of like Never Have I Ever, or either you make people do stuff, whatever. Bottom line is the drinks. Well, what was in our cup? That Bride of Frankenstein. We have never laughed so hard. All of us. Laugh. When I say good time, we had a fucking good time. Hey, Carol, we had a very good time. So that's what was in our cup, like, this whole weekend. I have a little small water bottle, the small water bottles. I have about that much of the extremely powerful one that I made, because I made one that was even more potent.
Oh, so you made one like for the rookies and then one for like, let's just get there.
Well, no, I made one after the ceremony so that if you really want to get down with it, now we can. Ceremony's over. You ain't gonna be clowning during the ceremony type thing.
So you had the
Okay.
you had the mild kind before the wedding.
None of it was mild.
Oh, all right. I mean, I know it's all potent, but I just want to know this was the low potency, and then after the wedding was the high potency.
Right. Like, I went around, I had my syringes and took, of course, the needle part off. And I was given a shot straight in the mouth with added, this THC syrup, added that into the syringes. Yeah. There were a few people passed out. They woke back.
They're probably still there.
No. They woke back up. And then they were refreshed. And they said, "Thank you, Moni. I'm going down to the casino now." Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at
Chris,
you. Yeah.
And there were people talking about, like, if anybody was whatever, they was forgetting stuff or whatever it might have been. They're like, "Did you have any of those red drinks?"
Because that might be why you forgetting right about now.
And then they're like, "Well, how much did you have?" That's the second question. How many of them did you have? And several people's answer was, "A lot."
oh wow.
A lot.
They have no idea.
and even more.
Let's just say everybody knew my name. Okay.
They ain't know anybody else's name. They knew yours.
Facts. Facts. To either say, don't take nothing from her, or go give me another one of them. Either or. Either or. Either or. Either way, they knew. So, bottom line was we had a great time. Great time. So, that's what was in the cup there. Okay? We can be done with that part.
What's in your cup? I don't know, but it tastes damn good and it's red.
And that was the thing. They get me like, oh my God, this tastes so good. It tastes, because I did a whole mix of the drink. Whole mix. It was fantabulous. I can't wait to do
we
it
already
here.
know the 2 basic ingredients. What would I'm sorry, the 3 basic ingredients. What were the other ones you added?
Well, I added some of the THC syrup. Okay. I added more of that. And then cranberry juice, ice, and a little bit of lime. And this was not in my lava lamp. We got to keep that pure. This is what we add to the cup. And then we put either 1 or 2 shots of the Bride of Frankenstein juice into there. Yeah.
I need to be a fly on the wall.
Baby.
Look, I was just thinking the same thing.
Baby. It was a good, calm, you know what I mean, type.
That's
good
good.
time. Good time, because not that much of the alcohol even got drank. There was plenty of tequila and everything, and no, they brought back a lot of alcohol, and things were pretty calm, and a lot of fun, a lot of laughing, and good time.
Good.
Well, huh.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's enough of that. I can't wait to share some with you guys.
Share some what?
The Bride of Frankenstein drink.
Not me.
Well, I guess not you. Yeah, I'll give you a virgin because it tastes great. La, your time is coming.
Look at me.
Pardon me?
That's how I'd be in the screen if I had it.
Look at your face. Look at your face. Okay. So you had a question for our topic today, which is, should women propose to men? Carry on, La.
I just want to know. I wanted to know, should women propose? How do you feel about that, Chris? If a woman proposed to you, how would you feel?
Depends on what our relationship status is when she does.
Well, shit, I hope it's pretty tight if she
That's what
proposes.
I'm saying. Look. I hate to say it, but there have been some who have actually. I've had 2 people do it, and it's been like, no.
Did you say yes?
Really? No, I didn't. No.
So do you feel like it is the man's place to do the proposing?
You know, I'm not gonna say that, because the way society has changed, I don't see why a woman couldn't propose.
I mean, well, we know that they do. It is happening out here.
You have to be, first of all, as a male, if you are not secure within yourself when she does propose, that could cause some problems.
And I know possibly why you're saying that. Why do you say that? What type of problems could it propose, and why?
Well, you know, I'm supposed to be asking you. You're not supposed to be asking me. I'm the man.
Do you think it takes
right.
away from their manhood, or?
I think some guys would feel that way. Yes, I feel that some guys would feel, because think about it. When you get around all your friends, and so how did you propose to her? And then she jumps up. He didn't propose to me. I proposed to him.
But what if she don't jump up and do that? What if you're left to
saying
answer?
There's a lot of luggage with that, and so it would really depend on the strength of the relationship. But yeah, I wouldn't, if the relationship was right, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Because I would think, I mean, I hear what you're saying. However, I would think that it would be a boost, that your boys would be like, dang, oh, she must really
That's
want
the
to
other
lock that
side, right?
down.
That's
You
the other
know.
side of it. Yeah.
And for the female, other females might look at it like, well, what kind of shit is that?
Right.
I think that, I don't know, at the top of the dome, I think that the female might get more negative or questioning feedback than the male. But I'm not a man.
Why? Or why did you do it?
Yeah. Are you desperate? You know how they like to talk. Are you desperate? You that desperate for a man, to try and lock him down? Obviously, he didn't want to marry your ass if he didn't ask you, type thing.
That's what I'm saying about the luggage. See.
Well, I would assume that if a woman takes the time to ask a man, because I'm assuming that if you ask the man that you bought him a ring, because that's part of kind of how it goes, then you're ready for whatever, or you don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Which I would hope you wouldn't give a shit, because the relationship is between you and that person. Right. But most times it isn't that way. Most people do care what other people have to say about their damn relationship, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, especially the ones who live off of damn social media and think the damn relationship is based on the damn social media, and they be mad. Well, you didn't put me on Facebook when you did it.
You didn't tag me.
You didn't tag me. Who was that girl that liked the post?
And see, for me, it's a little different because DJ Balo is in entertainment also, right? So I want them to click. I want them to like him. I want them, all of that type of stuff.
Some people are insecure in their. It takes too much damn time to be worrying about who clicked on who.
Now, don't get me wrong.
That is the truth.
I'm not getting ready front like I ain't never done it, because I have done it in certain areas in my life there. I ain't got time for that shit no more. Absolutely. If you don't...
Don't get me wrong.
Here we go.
I have looked up people's address and pulled up...
Did you say their address?
Oh, yes.
I'm just making sure I heard you correctly. Go ahead.
Especially after I done cooked the whole damn Thanksgiving meal. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, I'll be right back. And it's the next day?
And I know Chris is over there. I'm not even gonna look at him.
I don't know. Look at me for what?
That's why I said I looked over there.
Yeah,
I played Inspector Gadget and knocked on. Hey.
With the turkey drumstick in her hand.
I mean, what's the deal? And then it's the game of people who do it.
Hold on. Was he there?
Getting out the shower. I called her. Matter of fact, I was courteous.
Wait, look. Chris disappeared. He said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
I'm on my way. Don't even let them know I'm coming. All right. You's a dumb bitch because you didn't know what I was coming there to do. I went and sat down on the couch.
And wait, and like I said.
Trust me, whomever that was that missed Thanksgiving dinner at her house, wish they could have done some shit like that in person. Just hit the button. I am no longer here. Oh my gosh. Sarah says, I barely say I love you first, let alone ask someone to marry me. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Sally agrees too. I'm not against anyone who decides to do it. I'm all about do what you do. No judgment zone. We're just trying to dig into it a little bit, because there may be some women out there. Look, if you have proposed to your dude before, or a dude, and he said no, he said yes, he said maybe, he said let's talk about it later, whatever the outcome was, speak up. Or if you know someone who has done it, don't give their name without their permission. We just call them. No, we ain't trying to put nobody on Front Street. Just say your friend, or your former friend, or your gonna be former friend. Whatever. Speak of it like that.
My friend girl that live at 123 Street, and
But I ain't gonna say her name.
You know that
but
girl
I
you
gonna say her
sent me in the
name.
picture with the other
Right.
day? It was the one to the right. It was her.
Right.
The
Sally
one that live
says.
in the house with the burgundy shutters.
Sally said there were some interesting recipes, but here is one that I found that sounds interesting. A recipe for a Bride of Frankenstein drink. And I'm sure it's nothing. I see pineapple and coconut. I see blackberry, champagne cocktail. Yeah, nothing like mine. Nope, not one of those things in
Missing
mine.
THC and the drop and the syringe.
Wait a minute. And the lava lamp.
Yes.
And the city vodka.
Yes.
The THC city vodka and the regular city vodka.
So
Why
here's a question for you. Is that mixing drinks?
City vodka.
Both of you, I did not. What?
Go ahead, Law.
No, I seen one of my friends that's a chef, who has some of the city vodka. He's using it, I guess, when he does his dinner, his meals and stuff like that.
Okay.
I was like, okay, look at city.
Sarah,
City.
right, in every city and every town. Sarah said, I've been burned so many times in the past, I just wait it out. I mean, I understand that. I definitely understand that. So let me ask you, La, have you ever proposed to a guy?
I'm going and knocking on folks' door. What, man?
I mean, that makes me think that you could, and not give a shit. I really want to ask.
It was last week. I think she did.
I done fucking proposed, and I made fucking Thanksgiving dinner. Oh yeah, I'll be right there. I'll bring you a plate, girl. I'll bring you a plate.
No. Nope. Had his car repoed. Yep. That part.
Wait, who had the car repo?
I had their car repoed. They didn't make no payments. You ain't come to dinner, and you at somebody else's house.
Why do dudes do that shit?
Oh,
come
man,
on now.
He turned in his car, and he got a BMW.
What?
Black man walking. Okay.
Oh my God.
She don't know if he was walking, ride, whatever, but he wasn't in that.
He wasn't
in that car, right?
Sent them to the job. I'm sorry. Were y'all looking for it? Let me help you out.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's in the third row in the back of the building.
They picked my car up. Really? Oh my fucking God. They did?
Sally says, I've asked men to dance before, but not marriage. Yeah, I've asked guys to dance before. Yeah, I definitely have. Because I don't know how long ago that was, Sally, because it definitely used to be very taboo. But in today's world, well, not even today, because I ain't been out single like that, but men be standing the fuck around. I'm like, did you come to the club to dance or what?
Hold on. They stand around and they stare. What up, boo? Boo? For one. Oh, it is Atlanta.
No, the one I like is, can I get them digits?
Boy, this is my favorite. Nigga, ain't no snakes over here.
Wait.
What's wrong with you?
I sure hope you got a slow leak, because if you don't.
Oh, you two are too much. Too freaking much.
What?
Oh. Shorty. That is not on my birth certificate.
Shorty. You all are 4'11". I'm 6'1". You gonna call me Shorty? You better take your old non-pants wearing Muppet looking ass. Never mind.
Then if you don't speak, you all kind of bees.
Facts.
You all that in the bag of chips.
Uppity ass. Uppity ass.
You on the passenger side in your friend's car.
In the backseat.
Okay, TLC.
In the backseat.
Okay, TLC. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
I'm really trying to
Let
because.
that marinate for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So were you two over after that?
Yeah, because he couldn't get a bus pass.
No, if I was a dumbass.
See, that's a valid question. That's a valid question.
Not very, very long, but I was a dumbass.
Okay. Because we do that sometimes. Sally said, I got lucky because in the 80s, I I would pick out someone that was really hot and looked nice, and I'd go and ask him to dance, and we'd usually end up dating and becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. What type of dancing was you doing, Sally?
Right.
And it's just
You dirty. Sally, you dirty.
what type of dancing were we doing?
Sally was doing that layaway booty call thing. It's like, I'm going to put something on it.
What were we, horizontal or vertical? What
Don't
were
matter.
we here?
Don't matter. I'm going to get him interested, and I might be able to hit
Sally,
it
you
one
was
day.
doing some mean dancing.
Girl, talking about I got lucky in the 80s. Okay, boo. We for it. I'm here for the shits. I am here for it. Sarah said, I have asked men to dance before too, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I would dance with a grandpa. I would too. Yeah, I don't do
You dance
it.
with grandpa?
I'm sure I have.
Yeah, get it, sugar. That's what they were doing. Get it, baby. You know
You know the part I like?
They thought
The
they
part I
did-
like is she did that like she just did it last week. Like,
Facts. She just danced with that grandpa last week.
that was too fresh in her mind. That was
Look
too
at,
fresh in her mind.
she liked that. She liked that. No, I ain't danced with no grandpas like that. No.
And they stomping their feet with their little pimp hat. You're sweetie.
Why do they have to have a
With
pimp
your-
hat?
With your peanut butter skin.
All of us are not at the VFW, okay?
See, I was just getting ready to say, she having VFW flashbacks, okay?
Yes. That is straight description of the VFW, okay?
Oh my God.
Can I go and buy you a little catfish dinner? You know, get you some wings.
You know your ass been here too long when you got a permanent spot at the Legion, okay?
Man,
Don't.
I don't even go to the Legion. People keep asking me, why you don't go there? What you mean, why?
Why you don't go?
I'm good on that. Roscoe and I have gone a day in there so he can show me that they have that good food. No, that.
Yeah, they do got that good food. I'm gonna keep that 100.
And then I had one of the girls at the airline tell me, Lahisha, you need to register. I'm cool.
I don't know nothing about the benefits you got. I'm just a civilian coming in to fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what talking about me getting a membership. I ain't coming here that often to get a membership.
Girl, we got the one off Broadway. I think it's 16th Street and Broadway.
Okay.
They used to. This is some years ago, and pre-COVID and all that shit. They used to on Wednesdays have it was step-in night.
Now that I've been wanting to go do.
So hold on, because you know I'm Chi-Town stepping and all that 50-yard line, the whole nine, right? So I'm thinking stepping, and I'm in there. I'm dressed. I got the heels on. I'm ready to get it. No, not that type of stepping. Line is line dancing.
Step in.
No.
That's what they mean. Step in.
Line.
A modified version of the electric slide and the bus stop.
That, honey, look, they had so many fucking line dances, okay? I just had to sit down and watch. And then they go all around the whole place. And then they doing it for exercise and shit. Like, it's chicks in there with the yes. With the, huh? No, they didn't have waist trainers then. They didn't have them then. Hold on, let me let Anthony know he can go ahead and come in. So yeah, they had sweatpants, gym shoes. You know what I'm saying? Saran wrap. And my feet hurting because they doing line dances, okay? There was an old lady up in there. She had one that was named after her. That was her thing. I was like, okay, I see what y'all doing. I'll be ready next time with my do-rag on, my sweats and socks and my saran wrap wrapped around my midsection and gonna fucking outdo me. Yeah, I had to sit my ass down.
Kicking peanut shells on the floor.
What?
I watch y'all drinks, okay? That'll be the person I am today. Sally said, usually I caught them eyeing me. Okay, Sally, I know you know how to watch a room. And they were too damn shy to come up to me and cut to the chase. But I want to go out and dance with my girlfriends too. I love dancing, so I didn't care. I feel you because I was just saying on the drive back here from Vegas, I'm like, oh, I can't wait till safe places open so I can go back and dance. And I said, fuck that. In the same breath, I said, fuck that. I'm going to start getting dressed up and dance in my own damn house because I just miss
girl,
it.
You got a DJ?
I sure do, girl.
When I told you today when I was over there, I was like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Hey,
And I'm
Mr. DJ.
And I'm like, sit your ass down, La.
Oh,
Sit your ass down and be still in front of my fucking man before I have to fucking clothesline your ass. Sarah said, no, I have country dance with grandpas, no slink dancing with a grandpa, but the oldies can two-step like a mother. Girl, that's what I'm talking about, Sarah. Sarah, you know, down at the Cosmos in Indianapolis, you know what I'm saying, girl. You know exactly what I'm saying. Well, look, it is 3:41, and we got our guests sitting. What you say?
3:41.
Oh my God!
What
the frick did you have before you got on here?
I'm telling you, there is nothing.
Wait, she said 3:41. Got me looking at my watch like, damn, we either late or early like a mother.
I just love my co-host. You know what I'm saying?
First
Either
of all, I'd like to blame that on our sponsors, City Vodka.
not tonight. I've had no edible. I've had no City Vodka. I've had nothing but water. So obviously,
It's still in your
City
system
Vodka.
from the weekend.
It's City Vodka, so smooth it stays with you through 2 states. I'm trying to tell you, okay.
it is 7:42 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here in AZ, and we got our guests. Thanks, Sally. Yes, you heard it too. I'll be damn. Okay, there it is, everybody. I said 3:41, and she wants to know AM or PM.
Wait, folks wipe their eyes, talk about, oh, damn, I'm surely going to be late for work. Okay.
I've been up here drinking this City Vodka and then had some of them Brides of Frankenstein that Moni fixed in Vegas, and I'm still trying to get it together. Now I'm late again for another day. Got to call off.
Yeah.
They're like, girl, wait, you 3 hours early. What?
Like, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something that's funny about our guest that's coming on. Remember, you told me go check the music out.
Absolutely.
Right. Went and check the music out. Now, you know, I had to go do my shoots this weekend.
Okay.
You know, I've been bumping this boy music all weekend long.
What you bumping it on? You only got a 8-track in your car.
Oh.
No, that's the other car. Okay. That's
Want to talk about me and my 340? Okay. I got something coming for you too, La. Just keep it on tap.
Look,
I wrote a note right here. I gotta post it so I don't forget.
I'm not worried. Look, you can say what you want. I ain't worried about it.
Never scared, right? Don't be. Let me bring the man himself. What? You know what? Hold on, Anthony. I'm gonna go back here, and we're gonna do it like this first.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations.
What? There he is. There he is.
Hello.
Honey, no one else could see him but me when he's down here in the waiting room. He was singing it. I was taking some screenshot. He was getting it, and when he saw it up there, this is what you did. And tell him, she said, "I said, look."
That's it. That's it.
So y'all, WUBI Ubiquity Radio and every place else that we are streaming right now in all the 150 plus countries. Look, this is the man himself, Anthony Frazier. And you remember La, don't you, Anthony?
Yes, I do.
Okay, she ain't remember you. She ain't remember you.
It was many years ago.
It was, because let me start out by saying where you and I met, which was cosmetology school. I was in cosmetology school. Mm-hmm. You actually, you're Alicia's cousin. However, you were the advanced education person for the
New Skin.
Yes, which I still use and get paid very well. Yes, I still use that to this very day. So yes, that's when he and I really got acquainted. And Anthony has been Ace Boon Coon. When I saw his account and saw him finally come out with all of his music and his label and all of this, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, never, no day did he hum shit for me. Nothing.
I'm sorry. I had to keep the businesses separate.
Right?
I mean, we've been out before, all that stuff. I ain't heard him hum, whistle, nothing. I was in his inbox. I'm like, is this you?
Right.
Like, I'm like, is this you?
Very, very true.
So I definitely, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I really was. And I don't know how you kept all that fucking talent a secret, but that's fine. We still got you here, so you're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Sound
And
amazing.
it really does. It sounds good. And we're glad to have you as one of our first, like, you're the first person to actually get on our intro, outro, any of that outside of Boomer, which I'm sure you remember Boomer.
Yes.
Yes, my son. So you doing it, boo. You the first one to knock it on off the park. And I loved it. Boomer was just here because he got all, I'm like, I need the picture up there, and he does all that shit for me. Okay. And he got that going and got on out of here. So yes. I want you guys who are watching and listening, definitely hit that share button, hit the share button, because y'all heard that music. And the man is right here. So if you know someone who's trying to get into the music business or is in the music business, independent artist, and has those questions, he's right here. He's right here right now, right in front of you. And when I say this man did it on his own, not that there wasn't help and contacts, whatever. However, are you signed to a label?
I'm not.
Okay. And why did you make the decision not to, or do you want to be?
I would love to work with a label, but I honestly feel like to be able to hold as much control as I want to over my music, it's really important for that, and I need to be independent in that right. I know that I probably won't see as much success as these artists who are signed to the big labels, but to me, it's about not signing 360 deals and signing my rights, or signing away my masters, or signing away my lyrics that I write. All those things, people don't really understand all the mechanics behind it of what you own as an independent songwriter or as a musician. And to be able to give those to a label, you're much more valuable than the label is to you.
Absolutely. That was some straight talk for you all. So now, if you missed any part of that, go back to the replay, look at where we are in minutes or whatever. Go back to the replay and listen to that again. I'm saying jokey, but no, that's I'm very serious in reference to that. That was some excellent information. Now, can you summarize what a 360 deal is for the people?
So a 360 deal is basically where you sign to a label and they tell you you're going to have X amount of albums that you need to complete, and you're going to receive X amount of dollars for those albums. But you technically never own those albums exclusively. The label still owns those albums. So yeah, you'll get money for those albums, but you're paying it right back into the label. And the label's going to make way more money off of the songs than you're ever going to see out of them.
So what about I don't even know if record labels are still even doing this. I remember in long ago, in the olden days, that of course, they front you all this money and these luxuries or whatever.
Vinyl.
Yeah, they do. Some labels do actually still front money.
Really?
But a lot of those labels have disappeared over the last 10 years. Jive Records was one of the probably biggest labels that I really, really respected, that stood behind its artists. They put a lot of money and a lot of effort into their artists. And they disbanded back in 2011. And a lot of smaller labels, like LaFace and stuff like that, they disbanded as well. And they went under RCA, which I love RCA as a label, but I just don't think that they stand behind the specific artist as much financially. I think it's more so up to the artist to do it on their own, and they don't front that money up front like they should.
I was going to say, that's what I've seen a lot of the labels doing now, because I'm probably more familiar with Def Jam than anything else. However, they want you to get out here and get your views up, get your following, get out there and let me see you getting yourself booked at the local Piggly Wiggly and all those types of things before they invest some money into you, which, you know what? That seems a little smart to me, because why would I have
some skin in the game?
Hey.
You have to have some. See, I'm old school. I remember when you had street promotion teams. I remember when I remember selling Kid Capri tapes out of the back of the car. Okay, so you're talking about an industry that has now turned around on itself.
Yeah.
And they realize that, okay, we had no way of tracking your following before unless we had somebody in that city that called us up and said, hey, go check out Anthony Frazier. He's paying a JoJo's barbecue this weekend.
Right.
You know, or something like that. Now they have a way of tracking. Now they have a way of actually tracking. And when I first heard your music, Anthony, I'll be honest with you, it was a homework assignment. It was, it really was. I straight up, it was a homework assignment. It was like, we're having Anthony Frazier on next week. I need you to do some research.
Yeah.
All right, you need to know about it. Well, I've heard the name, but I'm not sure. Okay, fine. I went and did a movie this weekend, and every break I was sitting in there listening to the one that you did. I think it's Never Be Mine. The one that you did at Tempe Town Lake.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, yeah, see, there's hope for the big brothers after all. I'm going to get
what the fuck?
I'm going to give.
Is that what you got out of that?
Look.
Right.
Wait, hold it. No. Not only did I get that, but it's like, yeah, I'm going to buy a whole bunch of white everything. And I'm going to dance my fat ass all over the pier, all at the boat dock. I know where every last one of these places is because I'm a photographer and I shoot out there.
So what time you going to be there? What date and time?
So
I'm not telling you so you can call Goodyear and talk about one of your blimps got loose. No. No.
I'm just saying, I want to come document it. I'll go live right from there.
I know you would too. And you wouldn't be no shame about it. You wouldn't be hiding behind no tree. You'd be
No.
like,
I'm going to get angles.
right. This morning reporting live. I think something big escaped from the zoo and it's wearing all white, but it looked like Chris.
Oh my God.
No, I'm good. No, I really like that video. I really do.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
And Sally, our resident director of research, she put I think it's from a Google search of you that leads to some of your information and everything. She put that up there for people. So you guys definitely look, we have people on here to have a good time by all means. At the same time, we put people on here to show support. Okay? So where would you like for the people to go? What's the best place for them to go in order to show their support, for you to get the clicks, for you to get the listens, the minutes? Where do you want them to go?
My music's everywhere. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, all that good stuff. But I really want people to go to my YouTube channel, and I really want people to experience the music videos because there's a lot that goes in behind the music. Okay. But I've been putting, especially during this pandemic, which I really feel like it messed everybody up, but artists in particular, I feel like a lot of them were all stuck in their head, like, what do I do now? Where do I go? How do I keep my relevancy up?
Right.
Because I can't perform, I can't do shows. And I really dove into doing these music videos. And so I really want people to understand the concepts that I created, the dancers that I hired, that I wouldn't be able to do half of those music videos if it wasn't for the dancers, because they helped create exactly what it is that I was looking for. The videographer, my team that was behind me, like all of these people had such a big impact. And like those videos to show that come out of it are more than just me writing the music. It's actually putting a video to the music so that people can get the concept of the story.
Well, I think it's a big plus, just saying, I'm sorry, Chris, that you had all this going on during the pandemic, that you took that time to, I guess, hit a reset for yourself and put some stuff out there.
Right. It definitely was a big risk, I'll say. I mean, I think we were all trapped in our own houses at that time.
Facts.
And we're still somewhat trapped in this pandemic, but we're finally able to like seek and find out. And honestly, I was afraid that I was going to get dragged for doing all these music videos, because I thought people were going to be like, you're putting people at risk, you're out in the public, you're doing this and that. But we took our precautions that we needed to. We got tested regularly. We made sure that we were in open spaces and that we were distant when we needed to be, and then only taped during certain times. And we were masked on set. So we tried to do everything to the book that we needed to do for COVID, but it was also about proving to not only artists and people that are in the music industry and the entertainment industry, but anybody, that no matter what goes on in this world, as long as you put your mind to it and you do something about it, you can actually change the perception of what's going on.
That's a fact. And I think that it did become, I mean, even with our podcast, because everyone was at home, everyone started to do certain things online, and, you know, you're seeing people do everything from home. So it did, like, I think, bump the marker up some. You had to go a little bit harder, become a little bit more creative. And sometimes more creative meant being simple. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people were more in touch, wanting to see, what are you doing? I'm stuck in this damn house. What you doing over in your house? What you doing over there? And giving them something. So it didn't have to be, you know, 5 red cameras and, you know, and
Right.
55 takes and all this type of stuff. On a smaller scale, you know, just giving some people, and that's what music does. It gives people some love and some life and some escape and whatnot. Lon, what do you think? Because you come from a musical family, business,
As far as
the whole thing. Anthony, as a performer, his music,
I said he's exceptional. He's very good. But me, on the other hand, I hear the artist, but as far as business side, I didn't pay attention to that part. I paid attention to more of the managing, road managing, and things like that part. But your music, man, it's good, very good. I was hoping my mom was on here listening.
and she may be there. Sometimes she's there and she don't say nothing, and she'll definitely go back and take a listen. I know that for sure. So now, how hard has it been? Not even dealing with COVID. Let's take COVID out of the equation.
Right.
Managing yourself, getting yourself into places.
Oh Lord. So let me just say for what it needs to be, that I manage myself, but I have 3 people who and if not more, it expands past that, but 3 people who are technically like my team, who I go to, and that's Amber Hartley, Alicia Gill, and my friend Gabby Vialta. She's actually a makeup artist as well for me. But I literally reach out to these people all the time because they each have individual perspectives of what it is for the general public.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big thing with artists. When you're managing yourself, you think of everything from an artist standpoint. You don't think of anything from the general public standpoint. So you need people outside of yourself who don't think like you to think, how do I get this across? How do I market myself? How do I do shows? Where do I want to go? How do I branch off and just not become one artist, but become a artist that's outside of this box? And I really have leaned on them a lot, especially when it comes to music videos, because it's so hard to wrangle people in sometimes. And like keep control over everything on set while you're like dressing yourself and doing your makeup and all that other stuff. So it becomes a lot. So I definitely have to tap my hat off to those three, because those three, if it wasn't for them, I don't think I'd be in the same place that I'm at. But I feel like I know a lot about music. I've been doing music since 2007, to be honest.
Okay.
And I've worked with a lot of artists on YouTube, and a lot of up and coming artists from back then that I got burned very early on, very like 15 years old.
So let me interrupt you right quick and ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask you something else, and then you said that you got burned.
Right.
Burned by the up and coming, or burned by celebrities, or both?
They were up and coming, but they are celebrities.
They are celebrities now.
Like I said, both.
Yeah. Both.
Okay.
Both.
Yeah. So
Now-
You're not officially burned until you get burned on both sides of the bread.
exactly.
Facts.
Okay. I think for me, what I appreciate is not only the music, but having that cinematographer background. I know that Tempe shoot was an all-day shoot.
Oh yes.
Okay. No, I know it's an all-day shoot because I know the shadows.
Right.
Okay. And I know where you were, so I know you were taking the precautions.
Right.
Then to go back and look at My Whole World, that video.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who put it together, but whatever team you got that did that, y'all need to stay stuck like Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did that picture of that woman's head just come in my mind when I said that? Okay,
Uh-huh.
anyway.
I can't. I cannot.
Whoa. My bad. I'm sorry. Let's yeah, but y'all need to stick. Y'all really need to stick together, because that video I know was done at Jared's,
Yeah.
and
Coffee shop.
for you to capture, that's right, the coffee shop, not that other place, y'all. It's the
Right.
coffee, tea, and I think it's a gallery.
Yes.
It's an art gallery, isn't it? Yeah. When you can shoot there and get the quality you got, that's saying something. And then your voice to bind it all together, I think that was just fantastic.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Let me
Honestly,
see.
Jarrett is an amazing person. I absolutely love him. He opened up his coffee shop to a couple of artists back in. I mean, he's always opened it up to artists, but a couple of artists that I know back in like 2018 when I was first starting my solo stuff, and I really love the coffee shop, and it's creatively gone on a whole different path, because now he has a whole other side to it too, and he's immersed so many local artists and jewelry people and stuff like that in it. Like, it's much bigger than just a coffee shop. It's an immersive place for you to feel welcome and safe. And I really wanted to create a video because it was artistically amazing, but I wanted to also put together a video that kind of told a bit of a story, but also was kind of more of a commercial,
Now, which video is that?
My Whole World.
My Whole
Okay.
World. You got to see what you got to do is you got to look at the beginning of it before he even starts singing. Just look
Hold
at
on.
the graphics.
Hold
look
on.
at all of that. No, you got to go back.
I did. Hold on.
Get it. Oh.
There, right there.
I like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Y'all saw it. Y'all saw that look.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Oh. You getting it. I like it. I can't hear it.
No, I'm not letting you hear it. You can go.
No, you can't.
You gotta go
you
to
gotta
his
go
page and
Right.
click that link.
And click it.
We're just trying to show you some of what they were talking about in reference to
I
the
like
video.
it.
That's a nice place. Yeah.
And their coffee is amazing too.
Oh, by the way, the coffee place, they're yeah. I'm
It's
glad that they got good coffee. Go ahead.
And what's amazing to me is that in every video I've seen you do, you move.
I try.
No, you move. Okay. It's not the typical, I'm the big guy, so I'm just gonna stand here and look good and be smooth. No, I'm gonna move, and y'all just gonna have to keep up with me until my fat ass run out of breath.
Right,
Okay,
right,
it's
right.
I ain't mad at you. Okay.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't for my upbringing and who I've
Uh,
actually listened to music wise, like Michael Jackson is a huge, huge influence in my life. Like at 2 years old, my grandfather tried to scare me with Thriller, and I jumped right off the couch and started doing all the dance moves because I absolutely loved the cinematography behind it, and I loved the dance, and I just loved the music, and I really wanted to bring that of what Michael Jackson does. Like, there's specific artists. There's Michael. There's Janet. There's Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
There's Chris Brown. There's Sierra. There's Beyonce. There's Britney. There's Justin. They all go deep into their music videos, and they don't want you to just have a music video to go along with the song. They
It's a
want to give
story.
you a short
Mhm.
film. It's a
Yes.
story.
Right.
And
Right.
that's the whole idea behind it. It's telling the story. Like in Let Go, for instance, in the beginning, I wanted people to think that I was interested in the love interest being the girl. And then there was a whole plot twist at the end. So you really have to pay attention to the story and see where it gravitates to kind of see, like, well, is he? But is he not? What's going on here?
Mm.
Who is he trying to impress?
Right. And what gets me is, if I'm not mistaken, you're left-handed.
I'm actually right-handed.
Really? Because
Yeah.
a lot of your dance moves start off from the left side.
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell me.
It's mimicking the moves when I was younger off of the television. I always
Uh-huh.
Okay.
the side.
Okay.
But still, that's a talented dancer because I'm a former dancer, right, and from the theater. And the ability to do it from the left and do it from the right is what partly distinguishes a professional from just somebody else. You got to be able to do it both ways. And the fact that, like you said, you're watching it, so it's the reverse that you're picking up. So yes. So
Right.
guys, look, this is on YouTube right here. You all need to go check it out.
Yes.
Definitely go check it out. It's plenty right there. It looks good. It looks good, and he's got the subscribers there. So I gave you all a little taste. You saw the man out there doing it for real. There wasn't no stand-in. There wasn't no double. That was him.
No, that
That
was
was
him.
him.
Now I know why I can't get no jackets in my size, but that's all right. I understand. He done went and got every damn jacket he could find. All
I
right.
had to.
Uh-huh. Look,
I'm sorry,
look.
I had to.
I'm running around. How come I can't get a jacket? Oh, you should have got here.
So that's the
You gotta
jacket
go
you would have
Anthony
bought.
Frazier.
That's the jacket you
You
would have
wore that
bought.
one?
No.
That's the one.
The blue one and the one he had at Tempe Town Lake.
I'll
The
be
white
damned.
one?
The white one. Yep.
Yes, I love the white one. Those are actually
that
both
white
from
one-
Ink at Macy's.
Yeah. Both of them jackets are slamming.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know, Lai, he's trying to make you look a little bad. I gave the assignment to both of them. One of them seemed to take it a little bit more seriously than the other. I won't say which one, but I'm saying he not only knows about the music, he got a favorite jackets. He want the clothes. He's seeing the background with them cool miles that girl in the back of the table was smoking. I'm just saying
No,
he.
those are Newports, but I ain't gonna tell.
That's it. Your bestie Amber is on here, and she said my bestie can move. We could see, yes, he can. There's no question in that. And when I saw, I think it was for Let Go, the one with the last one what we saw. I think when I saw something in reference to you come across my page, and it was talking about music, and I'm like, and I was like, what the hell is this? Because I had no clue. Because again, you've never hummed or whistled for me in all the years that I've known you. And I went, and I'm like, my mouth was fucking open. I'm gonna keep it real. I was like, oh my God. And I think that's when I messaged you after. I was like, oh my God. Like, this ain't just some shit. Like, this shit is really good. Like, and he went hard on the quality and shit. Like, there was practice, there were meetings, all this type of shit. It wasn't just some rogue video. Rogue meaning, look, we just gonna go right here and take over and do it right quick.
Right.
No, like I'm truly impressed with you. And that is, even though I knew you before that, I didn't know you. I didn't know the entertainer. And so I am a fan. Okay? I will say it that way. I am a fan. So,
I
is there
appreciate that.
anything else that you like for the people to know about you or know about the industry? Like, now is your time. Put it on out there to them.
So actually, I am in the studio right now recording my 4th album. I'm actually going to give you guys an exclusive. It is called Metapsychosis.
Okay.
And it is basically a part in life where you are reincarnating yourself. I don't necessarily want to kill off Anthony Frazier before, but I want to show everybody growth from my previous albums into this album.
Oh.
And so this album is a lot more R&B. It's a lot more hip hop. It's a lot more talking about adult things, and it's a lot more fun. And I have an amazing producer behind it. His name is Jack London. He's actually worked with Chainsmokers, and he's also worked with a couple of other artists. He was on Rhythm and Flow on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, yes, I'm working with you 100%. So he's been helping me with a lot of this new music and like really kind of honing in my craft and helping me find my new voice and where it is that I want to go and what I want to explore. So I really, really like working with him. And he actually has a studio here locally. It's called Crescent Room Music.
Okay.
So if any local artists want to work with him, definitely go give him a shout out. Go to his page, Official Jack London. He's an amazing, amazing, amazing producer. And he can play every instrument, which is unheard of nowadays. People don't play instruments.
Absolutely.
And
At
he
all.
actually plays live instruments and records it right into the computer. So it's like,
Nice.
yeah.
And if you say his name again, because I'm sure Sally is looking for a link right now. So if you could say his name in the studio one more time for her, and I'm sure she'll be putting a link up there for us.
His name is Jack London.
Okay. And she looked up and see metaphysic. What did you say it's going to be called?
Metapsychosis.
My metapsychosis. She went and got it, and I wasn't going to try and spell it and put it on the screen. Hence the reason I have a Sally, and there's the name. You can look that shit up, what that is, the meaning and everything. Thank you, Sally. Sally is always on her shit. Yo, bestie, she said, we have meetings upon meetings upon meetings. I don't think that's a complaint, Anthony. I think that's just verification and confirmation of what I said. So let me make sure she ain't complaining. She just confirming. Yeah, we do a lot of meetings. We're professional over here.
I
So,
like how she said we have. Like,
We have.
what y'all don't understand, as soon as he get off here, we getting ready to have another one.
I'm
Okay.
telling you right now, this phone is about to blow up.
That's it.
Everybody's going to be calling me. Honestly, we have another show. So I'm actually co-producing a show with Taylor Renee. She's another local artist. She actually lives in Blythe, California, but she's from here locally.
okay.
And it's called Drag Divas and Dudes, and it's going to be at Cobalt. We've
Cobalt.
done 2 shows so far, but it's every last Thursday of every month. This month it's going to be on June 24th. And Taylor, actually, I'm going to give her a little bit of a shout out. She actually just won Miss Gay United States Femme Fatale, which is bio-femme women competing in drag. And she beat out everyone amongst the U.S. for this
Okay.
title. So I'm so proud of her. And yeah, so we're actually having a celebration party. It's a victory party on the 24th for Drag Divas and Dudes. And I'm going to be performing. There's a lot of other artists that come in and perform. We try to do 2 drag, 2 diva, 2 dudes to highlight not only the LGBTQ, but also the local artists that are here. But we always take a couple of artists and we rotate them in and out because we always want to bring new, fresh faces in to
Right.
make sure that they have a platform to be able to perform on, because things are slowly opening up now. But we want to make sure that people actually have a place to be able to go perform their music and bring an audience or get an audience from it and be able to move past that. So
Did you see what the Wolf King down there says? Very proud of your growth. You'll be singing with Brittany in no time.
I hope so.
That's that type of manifestation we're talking about.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Anything else, sir? Because, look, you just got the pleasure. You can hang out with us if you want, or you can go ahead. We're going to play some of your song one more time. If you want to jump off then, that's fine. And then we'll go into what we consider our after show, which we're already time-wise into. And it gets a little while. Okay? I'm going to keep it 100. It gets a little while. So if when we come back on after hearing your song, if you're not there, there is no issue with that. We're still going to tell them to support. Let's see, several Jack Londons came up. I was probably looking something up when you guys said his name. Is he a musician, artist? There's
All of
Sarah
the
answer.
above.
producer, and he owns the Crescent Room. Yes,
Crescent Room. Yeah, if you
the
go
Crescent
on
Room.
Instagram, it's official Jack London is his name. But I
I
do
want
want to
y'all
give
to
a
keep him
couple of
busy
shout-outs.
while I go raid his closet. I'll be right back. Y'all keep him busy.
Come right over. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Anthony?
I was gonna say I definitely want to give a couple of shout outs and a couple of thank yous to a lot of people who
Absolutely.
helped me along the way and who've been a part of this big thing.
Go right ahead.
All right, so Amber Hartley, Alicia Gill, Gabby Vialta, Luxon City. They are actually for influencers and models and makeup artists and stuff like that. They really help put people out there and get people bookings. They also create new jobs for them. They do a lot of things on First Friday downtown in Phoenix. So they are huge people. They've actually helped me get in touch with Phoenix Fashion Week for 2019.
Nice.
So I performed there. A lot of the Pride events, Bisbee Pride, Tucson Pride, Phoenix Pride, Imperial Pride, Cobalt Bar. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have this new show, DDD, Drag Divas and Dudes. And then Knoxville Pride, I just did a performance for them. So we just taped that. I'm actually finishing up editing that because a lot of people don't know that I actually edit my own videos and stuff. So I'm going to be editing that and then sending that off. So there's a couple performances there. And then all of my dancers, Jasmine, Apollo, Mindy, Elsa, Jordan, Darius, Michaela, Megan, Natalie, Jacob, all the people from PDYA, like, if it wasn't for them, I really wouldn't have the videos that I have, and I wouldn't have the content. And the main person behind this, Tommy, he's an amazing videographer. He works for Voyage Pro, and if it wasn't for him and his vision to be able to see what it is that I want, and the communication that we have, I don't think that it would come out the same. And I think, Chris, you understand that being a film, a videographer and doing film, like, it's how the communication is between the person who's trying to get the concept across to the videographer. Like, if that didn't make any sense, the videos wouldn't work. So right. I really want to shout out everyone, all of them. And I also want to shout out you guys. Thank you guys so much for having me on this. It's amazing to be able to come on here and just talk about everything that I've done and where I'm going and all the people I want to bring along. So
absolutely.
It means everything.
Absolutely. I'm extremely proud of you. We have London there saying, I like to call her Jordan, but it's London. And she's telling you, you got this. Congrats to you, Anthony. Keep doing your thing. Now, she is a fellow artist. And I have not heard her. However, Chris vouches for her very heavily. Okay. And so, I mean, I'm always about the network, and I ain't saying nothing have to happen, but y'all check each other out. London, go check out Anthony. Anthony, go check out London. And who knows?
I love London. If you actually hear her voice, she gives me a lot of Amy Winehouse vibes.
Amy Winehouse. There
but
you go.
She's got soul. She has soul. She can sing so well.
That gave me chills. That gave me chills.
There's a lot of other artists too, like that a lot of people don't know. Shelly Nay, there's Lepre, there's Taylor Renee, there's Alex Franco, there's Junior the Artist, there's Raspberry, there's a bunch of artists, Lucifer, all these people who I've collaborated with over the years and who I haven't gotten to collaborate with, but I will be collaborating with in the future. So, like, Phoenix is not somewhere to sleep on.
Absolutely
Phoenix
not.
has so much talent. I mean, and your son knows, like, firsthand. Going to Crass and seeing all the talent that is here, like people don't understand that they don't need to go to California to be able to make things happen. They just need to have the work ethic and the drive, and they need to put all their focus into what it is that they want. Positive vibes, positive is it in fruition? Yeah. Brings back positive stuff from the universe. So
absolutely.
As long as you put it out there, it comes back to you tenfold.
And get you a good solid team that you can trust. And it doesn't have to be, we're not talking to entourage. Right. We're talking about people who are really going to be doing a lot of grunt work. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff that ain't glamorous. Those are the people that you don't forget about when they do it, when they ain't making no money, they ain't getting no fame. They're doing it because they believe in the vision. That's why they're on the train. They didn't jump on once everybody knew your name type thing. Right. So they're helping you get to the point where everybody knows your name. They're not looking for it for themselves. So absolutely a good team. And I meant to mention about Crass. And now, did you go both to Crass and Full Sail, or which one?
So I was gonna do Crass back in 2014, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
I like their program, but I didn't like that you can just get a certificate. I love that it's a crash course and that it's 10 months, but I really wanted to. I was like, $18,000 is a lot of money. So
Yes,
I
Lord.
want a paper that's more than a certificate for this. And so I looked into other schools out there, and I kept Crass as my number one school until I found Full Sail University, and they actually offer multiple programs. So they do like audio production, they do live sound, they do music engineering, they do cinematography, they do
Mm-hmm.
writing, they have a whole bunch of stuff. And you can actually cross, here I am spotting them, but you can actually cross your majors. So like if you want
Okay.
to go and do, let's say right now I'm in my bachelor's program for audio engineering. And when I graduate, which is in 8 months, I'm actually going to go into their master's program for cinematography. So their master's program is only a year, but I can cross over that way to be able to hit all those things. And then they also have like certificates that you can do in like music business and stuff like that, that you can grab those as well and just put them on your resume. So I think that it's an amazing school, and they give you the laptop, they give you all the software, they give you the camera, they give you the microphone. So it's like, that's a huge thing that people don't understand. Like, invest in yourself. People don't invest in themselves. They invest in other people. They invest in all this other things.
Absolutely.
If it's your business and you have that mindset for it, invest in yourself. Don't go out here and invest in these companies who don't care about you. Put it on to yourself.
And you got to believe in yourself when it feels like no one else does. Because all of those friends that are in the club, all those friends that's at your barbecue, all those friends that come smoke with you, drink with you, fuck with you, whatever, they won't be there to hit the like button, the subscribe button, unfortunately, until everybody else loves you. And I'm not only saying that for music, that's what this show, that's what just about everything. That's just how it goes. You know, you have to keep pushing beyond your family base, your friend base out there to people who have never heard of you, who are going to fall in love with you and who are going to go ham for you.
Right. You know, it's funny. I actually realized that it's not, I've always thought that it was going to be my family. I always used to say, like, before I started putting out music, because I've been doing it for so long, I always used to tell my family, like, I don't do shows because I don't know who's going to show up. And they're like, you have us. You have at least 20 people in this family who will come to the shows for you. And you know what's funny? They don't come to every single show.
No, they don't come to the show.
They don't. And they rely more on, oh, well, I don't have a babysitter and I don't have this and I don't have that. And like, that's great and everything. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to market yourself past that. You have to be able to make the connection with the general public to be able to bring them in. Because if it's not for them, you ain't going nowhere. Your friends and family, they've supported you since day one. You could have been famous, but it's those other people outside of them that are really going to take a liking to you, and they're going to actually push you along. Your family's always going to be there for you, but it's those people who do it when you're a nobody and then starting to become a somebody who follow you all the way through.
Absolutely. Now that's a fact.
Anthony, I've been in this game for a long, long time. Mm-hmm. I remember when Moses cut his first album. We'll talk about that later. Right. It was called Return to the Ark. But
all y'all going to hell.
I don't feel like that.
Right. But see, what the cool part about it was when I was there for the second album. Okay.
He just ain't gonna quit.
See, Sands of Time was the one that hit big, right? No. See, the thing is, I've been in this game for a long time, on the music side, on the video side, the whole bit. I've toured with the groups. Here's a lesson for you. Nobody that you have in your immediate circle is going to support you. It is when you go to London, Germany, Japan, when you go outside of the country and all of a sudden you can't sit down because everybody got their head up your butt. All right, now you come back. Now oh yeah, you hitting. No, see, I was hitting before I left. but you just
Chris still
didn't
got
know
an
like
axe to
button.
grind about a few things,
No,
obviously.
it ain't an axe to grind. It's the facts. It's when think about it. They see you in Walmart. They see you in Circle K.
You're too
They see
accessible.
you're
You're too
too
accessible.
accessible. Right. As
Yeah.
soon as they can't see you no more, what's Anthony doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And they see
Anthony.
other people trying to get to
Mhm,
you.
mhm,
Then you don't even have to go to Germany. Yes, go to Germany. However, you just leave outside of Arizona
mhm.
and it will happen. I mean, and that's what all of us as creatives and gig workers and whatever, too accessible here. And you leave out, and that's when you make your money. That's when you get the crowds. That's when you get the fans. That's when you get the stalkers. You know, all those things that come along with
Hey,
fame and
hey.
fortune.
I mean, some of us don't have to leave Arizona to get the stalkers, but you know, it happens.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. That is true. That is very true.
Because I know Anthony, I'm nervous to.
My door opens up. Just know I said it here first.
Just saying. Okay.
I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
I am
it is
so
real.
nervous. Yes, but it is. It really
It's
is.
real. It is real.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this playing again because, like, this is a dope ass little song here. I'm not gonna lie, and I like the picture that we picked to go with it. That wasn't all you, so pardon me if you didn't like that picture. But you know, that's it looks good and sounds good to me. So we're gonna go into this song and let people hear it again. You all enjoy this. Go click on his YouTube channel and subscribe, and then hit those notifications. While you're over there, make sure you click on going down on the mic, subscribe, and hit those notifications also, okay?
Right.
And you know what? I think Wednesday we may go back and give out some of all these damn prizes I got over from today's show. So you all might need to remember some of that shit that Anthony told y'all today about him in order to win. I know for a fact that you're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to ask them. Did they subscribe to your channel? That's gonna be one. Did you subscribe to our channel? That's gonna be one. Off the cuff.
Yeah.
So
Don't even
so
try to enter unless you go
Right.
to both of those channels first.
okay. And I know him in real life, so I can contact him back and be like, did they?
Right.
And he will tell me. And if the answer is no, we're on to the next. Okay, so we're going to go out with this. And like I said, Anthony, if you want to disconnect from there, that's fine. If you want to stay for the after show, either one is fine. You can leave out anytime you want to. You guys stick around. Don't go no place because you know it's time for the after show. But we're going to give you a little bit more Anthony Frazier before we get out of here.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations.
There we are. We're back. We're back. We lost La there. She may be back. It's the let me get this on up here right quick so we
Why did I
know.
wind up in the jail box?
You keep ending up there. So, Anthony, with our show, that box that Chris is in right up there,
Okay.
that's where the bullshit go down. Okay, whoever's in that fucking box. And La is usually in that box. And I tried today to change it around, put myself in there. It would not allow me to take Chris out that damn box.
You don't understand.
Oh,
I'm
no.
starting to feel sleepy. Come on, get me out the box. Get me out the box.
The people in that box, they start yarning.
Get me out
They
the box.
they get drunk.
Eyes
Just
watering.
all types of shit.
I'm
All
mad.
types of stuff. La said she was having some technical difficulties, so
Yeah,
okay,
she
let me
was
let
up
it
in
go.
this damn box. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me tell her, come on back. Come on back. There we go. Okay.
What I love, and I'm not just saying this. I'm speaking real talk. I love the fact that I can go to your page and I can see that you put some work in.
Yeah.
You put some work in.
Thank you.
And that, from an artist standpoint, kind of says, look, if y'all don't believe in me, that's fine, because I believe in my damn self. And this is what I'm doing. Now, if you want to come on board with this, come on board.
Right.
And that's it. That's it.
Well, I put these comments up there while the music was playing, but London, she said, great interview, Anthony. Family, y'all a trip always. La on point. Chris always a hoot. Moni, love your hair. What the fuck? So,
What?
the fuck, London? Okay.
She
Thank
said
you.
she love your hair. What?
La on point. Chris is a hoot. Moni, I like your hair.
You amazing. You amazing, Moni. No.
But see, you know, you have to.
Is that, hold on. No, Chris. Don't make me mute you. Don't make me mute you, okay? London, is that because I fucked up and called you Jordan? Is this what this is? Is that what this is? Is it? Because if you that petty, I love you even more now. I love you even more. She's like, I've been waiting because I ain't forgot.
Waiting in the confidence, right?
Right. Had it on tap. I read it. I'm like, She said,
She
you
wrote
fly.
that like-
It's Jordan. Thank you, London. Because what happened was her first time coming on and everything, and Chris was on and everything. And I'm like, oh, and I was talking to her. Well, over here, because I have control of everything. And so her name moved like all the way up there because there's a whole bunch of comments. And in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck was her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? And I'm like, it's either Jordan or London. It's one of those places. And I went with Jordan.
I said Egypt. I mean, you know, if you're going to go out there, you know what I'm saying?
Shame.
Right.
Egypt.
What's her name?
Kentucky.
Jordan and London look alike.
You know.
Who is? Who'd you say?
I said Jordan and London, their names, how it's kind of spelled. It looks alike.
Thank you,
Egypt
Chris.
wasn't even close.
Yeah. That was like saying Kentucky.
Right.
Her name is Kentucky.
Right.
As
True
a
facts.
friend,
Jordan was a name I had on the post. See? It's okay. The woman with many names. See what I'm saying? Chris tried to make me feel bad. And I did all that apologizing and shit. And look at here.
I ain't saying a word.
And now you ain't for real because I muted your ass. Now.
I got.
No. My finger's on the trigger.
I know how to do that one.
Keep my finger on the trigger. Put me through all of that. Well, London, I think you're great. I'm going to go listen to your music now, especially now everybody is oohing and on. I have to, and I'm going to come up with a fucking report. Okay?
She coming out too.
Look at this shit here.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Now, let me tell you. Let me make this clear for some people, all right? People who know me from hair, makeup, and all that stuff, you know I'm all in edifying others that do the same damn thing I do, okay? Ain't no competition. I I need you all to recognize that that's just what happened there. Okay, see, Anthony, he's an entertainer, a musician. London, she's an entertainer, a musician. And you see how he knew what she was doing, what she's got coming out. She's not a guest on the show today, but he made sure to put that out there. That's the love that I'm talking about. That's how we change the industry from all this backstabbing bullshit. There. Right there.
It's amazing because it don't take a lot to change it. It don't take a lot. I tell people all the time, if you come near me and you even look like you got a glass of haterade, keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing, because we ain't got time for all that.
Nah.
We ain't got time for all that. What I love, one of the things, I mean, you think I'm joking. When I say I played that video all weekend long, okay, all weekend. Wait, let me show you how much I played it. I played it so much, I got the hand holding sequence walking across the bridge.
Oh my God.
I cannot.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I got, let me tell you, brother sat there, we were in the middle of takes, and I had my monitor up because I'm doing the AD thing, and I'm like, okay, yeah, click. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm going back to the video. What video? Never mind. You just do what you got to do. And I'm got the beat going, it's bopping, and it's like, yeah. And then the turn, and all of a sudden, the hands come together. And it's like, we here, let's do this. And then the walk across the bridge, and I'm like,
look at this.
Yes, y'all can
I
kiss
love it.
my ass. Okay?
I love
And that
it.
was it.
He has never done his homework like this before. Ever.
Because it was homework worth doing. It was homework worth doing. It was homework where I got to see somebody who started from nothing and built, and you can see the progression in the work. I'm not going to tell you. It's none of my business that that one of the videos came out the day before my birthday. I'm not going to tell you that it premiered on May 28th. I'm not supposed to know that one.
Right.
Okay. I'm not supposed to know. I want you to know I was that deep into it. Okay. I don't want you to know that. But the one that they did at the coffee shop was premiered the day before my birthday, just so you know. Okay.
Oh
now,
my God.
okay.
Oh my
That's
God.
the history. That's what I did. Okay.
I love
London,
it.
thank you for all those good comments again. What I also heard, what Chris did his homework. Yay, Chris. No, fuck that, because what I heard him say was, none of the other homework I've given him has been worth shit. That's what I also heard him say.
I've told many a teacher that in my lifetime, so why should you be different?
I'm not your teacher. I'm not your teacher. I mean, really, it has been very this is the first time, Anthony, I'm not exaggerating. This is the first time he has done some damn homework and done it this well.
I am so honored, honestly. Like I'm so thankful to be able to have you guys just like be so interested in my work. Like it means a lot. Like I don't think you guys really understand. I mean, I hope you guys understand, but I don't really think you guys understand like how much it means to just put everything that you possibly can into something and then have people that are just as crazy and happy and excited about it as you are. Like sometimes like I do an album and it takes a year for the album to come out, or I do a music video and it takes 6 months for it to come out, and then I put it out and I'm like, ew, this video, I can't stand it now. And then like to hear everybody get excited about it, I'm like, it just makes me so much more excited, because like it kind of takes the joy out of you. So sometimes like doing all the work, but then finally seeing everybody like their reaction out of it, like, and hearing him like talk about, oh, I was on set, like he was invested in his own work and he was still worried about my video. Like it wasn't just about homework, it was about really diving into me as an artist and really getting to experience that, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, he genuinely liked what he was doing, because he's had plenty of fucking homework, okay? Let me let you know. All right? He's had plenty of fucking homework, and this is the motherfucking first time. First. He said you had your hand over here, you had this jacket and that jacket, and it was a latte on
Right.
All I
And
said
then knew
was,
the coffee shop, knew where I shot the video.
this is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. If you go research it, then research it.
Right.
I wish. Yes,
okay.
you're right.
Okay, if you know, don't give me homework and they get mad. Like I'm not gonna tell you about the Bisbee Virtual Pride one that he did. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you that I checked that one out. I'm not gonna tell you that, because I think that's just my business. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna keep that. I think I'm gonna keep that one to myself.
You got something else
Okay.
to keep to yourself that you saw? Huh?
You don't want me to go there. You really
I
don't.
think the more I don't, the more you do. So let's go with it. But like you were just talking, Anthony, and what you just said, and London said, Anthony is his time. That she's been a fan for years. So, again,
Yeah.
that's the way it happens. And I tell people in all that all of us do work in entertainment that keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing, keep studying, keep getting better, keep investing
That's
more,
it.
and then you will look up one day and it won't just be 3 people, it'll be 3 million people. And all it is a day. You went to sleep last night thinking, oh, I wish somebody would listen. And then you're like, damn, everybody's listening.
Well, here's the thing. Now, here's the thing that really gets you. Anthony premiered a video on May 13th
Mm-hmm.
called "Summertime." Okay.
Look
Now,
at the redness. Look at his cheeks. Look at him blushing. Look at him blushing.
how do you wait a minute? Now, this is something for artists. This is something for up and coming artists.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even let "Summertime" get cold yet. That was on the 13th. Then on the 28th, he did the one at Jared's.
Now, who makes that decision? Is that you alone? Is that you and your team as to when you release what?
So sometimes I rely on the team to kind of like figure out, do I release another one? Is it too early? Is it too late? Like, do I wait? Because I waited a period of time between releasing Never Be Mine and releasing Summertime, but there was a huge reason for that. I wound up in the hospital with COVID for a second time.
That's right. Yes.
I flatlined twice while I was in there, so it was a lot on my health.
Yes.
And I've been off work this entire time from it. And so I had these videos that were already done. It was just a matter of me editing the videos and getting them together and putting it out. It's crazy too. Like I say this to a lot of people that even when that happened, okay, this is how much I know that I'm messed up in the head, okay? Even when I was in the hospital and this has happened for me to flatline twice, okay? The main thing on my mind wasn't, oh my God, did I die or my family or anything else? It was, I have music videos and songs that haven't been put out yet, and I wanted them out. That was literally the first thing I thought. The doctors were all standing there and they're like, you seem really calm and cool. And I'm like, it was for me, it was about the music. It was still about putting out what I wanted to put out because
you worked so hard.
That's my legacy. I
Absolutely.
worked so hard on that. Like, and I kept thinking, I'm like, no one has my passwords to get to this stuff to release it. Like it was a matter of getting myself healthy at the same time as getting as much work done as possible. Cause I'm still in school full time.
Okay.
Getting as much done work as possible and then putting it out. So like putting out these 2 videos back to back. I actually have 3 more videos that are going to be released, and I already have 1 edited and 2 more that I'm editing. So it's a process.
So let me ask you this, because that's a great point as far as you're making when you're in the hospital, kind of like where your thought process is then with nobody has my fucking passwords, if right. I leave here, then the music dies because they won't, that type of thing. And that may seem a little morbid. However, what changed in how you function or how you do business or the back office part from that moment?
To be honest, I realized, okay, so, and I don't mean to get sentimental on anybody, but I think everybody goes day to day without realizing how valuable and how special yourself is to the world and how quickly you can be taken right out.
Yes.
And we are very vulnerable creatures. We could, something as small as sneezing can kill you. Like, people don't understand, like, if you sneeze too hard, you could throw shit off in your head and
absolutely.
Like, realizing that point and realizing that my music was the main thing for me, it was just like, I need to do 100% what it is that I need to do. And honestly, I had more of a moment with, I don't know who anybody, religion wise, but like, I always believe in a higher power, and that higher power to me is God. But I looked at God and I was like, I know for a reason that I'm here for a purpose. There's a sole purpose that I'm here. And there was a reason that I didn't die. Because there was multiple times growing up in Philly where I've had incidences where maybe I should not have lived, or I should not have gotten out of the situation, and like 5 times specifically, and then these 2 times in the hospital, and it's like, I'm here for a purpose. Like, I have to get what it is that I'm here to accomplish done before I can cross that bridge, you know? So.
And you got to reach back and help some others.
And honestly, that's always been the key thing. Like, I don't really think people, especially local artists, I really don't think that they understand that any other artist that is out here that is doing the same thing that you're doing, I don't care if they produce the same music that you produce, if they're singing the same songs that you sing, if things start to sound the same, if you're competing against them, you're not competing against nobody, you're competing with. You are competing with. You guys are all coming up together. Why not go out and support someone else's show? Why not go out and support someone else's music? And if you can't make it to their show, or you can't support their music, share a link. Subscribe.
Absolutely.
Watch something, comment. Like, it's so simple to even just follow up. I try to follow up on every artist that I love, especially locally, because these big corporations have all these big artists under them, and they have 1.5 million fans.
Right.
We locally don't have those fans. So it's all about whisper and communication down the lane. Like, if I know about an artist and I tell someone else about an artist, they're going to go ahead and not only talk about me, but they're going to talk about those other artists. So it's all about bringing them along with me, whether I invite them to do a performance for a specific thing, or, you know, I just talk about them, or like I show up at their, you know, their show to support them. Like, there's always support that has to be done, that can be done. And there's room for everyone. Arizona, I said it earlier, like Arizona, people are sleeping on Arizona. You don't have to drive to California 6 hours to experience what California has to offer. If we just support each other locally.
And plenty of those artists from LA, people don't realize, come here.
Right.
They come right here to record and collab and all of right here. Right. If they only knew how much London on the Track is here in Phoenix working, they'd be absolutely astonished. And this is some, you know, I don't roll with people who, you know, are selfish and ain't trying to, you know. And like I said, I've known you since my cosmetology days.
Right.
And before I even knew, again, you wasn't whistling or humming shit for me back then.
Wait, talking about keeping it in the closet. Really? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we was too busy eating.
And drinking. And Lolos.
Wait. You know, it just is not polite to be singing while I got this food in my mouth.
I'm just saying, there were so many fucking opportunities. So many. However, I was pleasantly surprised, and I contacted Anthony in reference to saying that, hey, I'm going to have you on the show. Now, it was some months ago. And however, I never forgot, and I meant that. And when this month came, and I read off the long ass list of all the national this month, national that, but a lot of it has to do with music. I knew that this month would be the month that I would start having individuals pertaining to music on, and I knew who I was going to have on first, and it was going to be Anthony. I knew that for a fucking fact, and I wanted to stay on vacation, but I'm like, I can't, because I got to come back for Anthony. I can't leave it up to Chris.
Well, he did his homework.
Right?
Don't play.
Right?
You slipped on me for that one, didn't you?
Right.
I sure did, and I got to admit, you came up and hit several home runs, and so now keep it up, so I can go on vacation.
I don't want to be the one.
Here we go. Here go the bullshit.
No, I don't want to be the one to point out that you can kind of tell that moment, that time when Anthony was just kind of out of the picture for a minute, because he posted, he put one out in January, and then you don't see another one for a while.
Yeah.
And then come March and May and this, and that's fine, because artists go through that. Mm-hmm. Artists go through that. When it's like me, y'all are always teasing me. So when you get back on the jet, when you get back, you know, Anthony. What?
So I'm just so pleased that he took. Hold on. You will find a compliment somewhere in the midst of what I'm getting ready to say. You may have to search for it, but it's there. So I am so pleased that he finally fucking taking some time while he on set to do some shit from here, because he be here, Anthony, and we don't even see his eyes. He down like this because Boomer was our co-host one of the times when La couldn't be here, and he was like, "What is he? Are you rolling blunts? What are you doing?" Like during the show, what are you doing? It looked like he was rolling like 50 fucking blunts. He was down here, but he was packing to go to another shoot afterwards. Then, don't stop.
Look.
Stop.
I'll try to tell you. Okay.
Stop.
I'm not trying
Always
to be.
ready.
I'm not trying.
Oh
I'm
my
not trying
God.
to be that guy.
Here we go.
I'm just saying that if I got to go,
Right.
okay, you understand what I'm saying?
But then, after he finished rolling those 50 blunts, then I'm looking at him. He still ain't looking at the camera or talking to us. He looked like he was dealing blackjack then. I don't know what the fuck.
God, no.
I'm like, can you look at the camera? Can you look at me? And then he went back to it. I'm like, you know what? So I'm so pleased to hear that you were on set, supposed to be doing your job as an AD or scripty or whatever, and you were fucking doing your homework from here. It's about damn time.
Well, I mean, it was.
Where my fucking sound? Oh,
No,
see,
no.
I got a new phone.
Yeah, right.
I got a new phone. I ain't got my sound effects. It's okay. I'm going to download that shit. Write myself a note.
Because, again, when you gave it to me, and it's like, yeah, all right, let me do this homework. And I told you, I had heard the name.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd heard it in several different places, but I never really had the time or made the time. I'll take the rap for it. I didn't make the time to check it out. So now I'm listening to it, and I did it totally, again, keeping it 100. I did it out of spite. It's like, she ain't gonna hit me with no question. I don't know at least something about this boy. All right. Okay.
However you got to get it, brother. However you got to get it. Okay.
So I went in, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And the very first time I did it was that Tuesday morning. We were doing a prep meeting because remember I was leaving when you were leaving. So I was doing a prep meeting, and as I'm doing the prep meeting, I'm on Zoom with London and Japan and South Africa, 3 all together. So all in Zoom meetings, and we're talking. And my other the other monitor up here, I'm with everybody down here on this level. Up at the top monitor, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and put it on. So I put it on, and I put the earpiece in, and I'm like, okay, I got the headphones on, I'm good, blah, blah, blah. And something happened. Oh, the first beat of the first one I had listened to hit me. And I'm like, and I looked up like, oh, man, wait a minute now. That's kind of hitting. Oh, wait a minute, that's Tempe Town. Like, really? Oh, that's the boat dock. Really? Oh, that's
he's no longer listening to shit in these Zoom meetings.
It's Zoom meeting, right. So now I get from them the opposite of what you did. What you looking up at, man? Oh, I'm having a conversation. It's me and the man. We have a conversation because I know that y'all gonna have me flying all over in every place. So I just, and the whole time, and so they like, God must have a beat. I said, why? I said, because your head's moving. All right, so that's how it started. And then it just kept going and going and going. And finally went through everything I could find about you.
Wow.
And then I went back with that cinematographer's eye. Because now I'm looking at, okay, they used the neutral density filter because they didn't get the glare on the water in the open. So now I'm picking it apart, and I'm like, okay, they had that sun in the right spot. I got it. All right, cool, fine. And that was it. And I started picking it apart. And see, that's when you got my interest. Right. When I start picking it apart, when I start sitting there dissecting it, I'm listening to the music, but I'm dissecting it. And I'm not dissecting it to be critical.
Right.
I'm dissecting it because I'm appreciating. Let me do that for y'all one more again. I'm appreciating what I see, the work that was put in. And that's what I was looking at.
Thank you.
So there it is. then yes. I don't give me homework like that. I ain't got a problem doing it.
Right.
Okay.
Ain't that a
But
bitch?
when you want to
Okay.
ask me about when was Stanley Sausagehead arrested and what was he arrested for, I could give a rat's ass less about Stanley Sausagehead on when he was
Who the
arrested.
fuck talk about shit like that? Where they do that at? Are you on somebody else's fucking show?
No, because you give me stuff like, what was the one you gave me?
I don't give you anything. I say find a fucking topic and send it to me.
Wait, and I found the topic.
What was the topic?
I found the topic. All right. Matter of fact, I had Pierre on the show.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Okay. All right.
Come on, I'm waiting.
I promised you your Crown Royal.
That ain't got shit to do with who on the show.
No, but I'm trying to just.
I feel you reaching for the straws.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Right. Let me
It's
get
cool.
mine in while I can, okay?
I will release you from that. Look,
All
we
right.
getting ready to show this commercial right quick because we can't forget about our greedy gummies, our sponsors, and everything.
Oh, no. Which one? You want to do my favorite one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do your favorite one. I don't know if you've seen this one, Anthony, but here we go.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Barry, Little Barry with the juice. Y'all know what the fuck's going on. Back with a new product for all my cannabis users out there. Greedy gummies, made here right in Arizona, doing the city proud. 200 milligrams, 10 in each pack. Vegan, great for all those people who just don't want to deal with meat anymore. Sometimes you got that gluten and all that kind of shit in here. Yeah, great product. I'm about to eat one right now. Family sponsor, you know we'll hook you up real good. This tastes great. Oh my god. Mom, this tastes fucking good.
I love how you know all the words.
Yeah, right, you see him?
Like,
That
he did his homework.
that tickles because he loves that fucking commercial.
Right,
That
right.
tickles him to no fucking end. No end.
I love it.
So you have to have his attention in what he likes, and it just ain't always that. So we sorry, but we'll show. Look at that bottle. Look at that. That looks like it was professional
That
picture.
looks like somebody professional did that picture.
Someone.
Someone.
Somebody.
Who was that somebody? I wonder.
You know, it was funny. That was actually a whim. It was actually like, I want to see what I can do with this.
Yeah.
And that was it. And I did it. And I shot her a picture. I said, "What do you think?" She was like, "Wow."
I gave him a thumbs up. I
I
gave him a thumbs up, and he's like, "What are we gonna do?" I said, "I don't know. I'll find something to do with it. I'll
Right.
find something to do with it." And I knew I could definitely put it behind me and whatnot, but I wanted to be able to put it on front. And so, yeah, there it is.
Do you know what happened? When I was on the jet, I had the bottle with me.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, I had the bottle with me because I was trying to figure out what to do with it. So I was trying to put a wooden background around it, different things like that. So you know how I travel with liquor in my case.
I
Okay?
know how you fucking travel on that jet that I ain't got on yet. I know how you do that.
Well, but see, we ain't talking about that part. This is not Travel Arrangements USA.
You mentioned
I'm
the
trying to
jet.
explain
You
to
knew what was gonna
I'm
happen.
trying to explain to you the concept behind the shoot.
I can't hear nothing else. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, talk to the other people because all that's gonna come out my mouth is when the fuck am I getting on the jet?
So I won't tell you about the time I had it in my bathroom under special light because it just. For all these threats I be getting, all these threats.
And he comes back every week, every
Okay.
week. I'm nervous because they don't show up until 6:59.55 seconds. I'm like, is anybody?
I was there early. Early.
Sally said, the blue tint on the City Vodka photo looks refreshing and also seductive, Chris. Sally, watch it.
I really appreciate all of the comments about the bottles. Thank you.
Well, Sarah says she ain't been on the jet either.
Okay, well then that just means you're in good company. Now,
You see that? You hear that smart ass shit, Sarah? You hear that, Sarah? He's showing out in front of company again. You see that, Sarah?
I mean, because what am I supposed to do? You know, y'all. Never mind. I keep quiet. I'm good. I'm good.
Very good
I'm
answer.
Yeah.
Very good answer. Very good answer. Yeah. So, Anthony, do you drink?
Of course.
Hold on.
Wait, did
I
you
know-
notice how he
hold
stuck his chest out? He stuck his chest out. The head came.
I know.
Of course. Like
I know the answer because we've had plenty of drinks together.
Right. I was like,
However, I'm asking, as the public, do you drink, Anthony? Do you smoke? Do you partake in?
I do not smoke. No. Everybody tries to get me to smoke, but I have not. I have not caved in yet.
That puts him on my side of the street.
Yes, Chris doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. So his city vodka bottle, I poured out the alcohol into a container, not down the fucking sink.
Show you
Let's
who
not.
your friend- Look at his face. Look at it. Look at his face. His face is like,
No.
oh, that was so wrong. That was so wrong.
No, I thought you were going to say you poured it out. We have a no alcohol left behind policy. So
I like that.
no
And
alcohol left behind.
and my brain must have felt that because hell no, I'm not. No.
Right,
We poured no, and I rinsed it out really well for him and put alkaline water in there, and so because it is clear, the vodka is clear, and you
Right.
can't tell the difference. But he has to show the bottle, and I didn't tell him to fucking open the bottle and chug it because he did one of the times, and somebody got in his inbox talking, I thought you ain't drink, but you get on the podcast with Moni and shit, now you can drink. And I had to address that live. Like, look, one is none of your fucking business, okay?
Right.
That'll be the first thing. However, let me make this clear for you and anyone else. Let me look at the camera. That is alkaline water in that bottle because I put it there myself, okay?
Right.
I put it there myself.
They jumped the brother hard behind that one. They truly did.
I looked at him and I'm like, why did he just chug that? Like it's some. It did. I mean, he was like, okay, make sure that's closed. He had the lips going up and everything. I was like, all you need is a paper bag. What the fuck are we doing right now? What are we
Advertise
doing?
for a paper bag, baby. Can't advertise for
Facts.
a paper bag.
Right.
Chris, that message right there is for you.
Which
From
one?
Sarah. She says, the one on the screen, she says, I hear him. And she said this 3 times. Bam, bam, bam. For you, Chris.
Nothing but love in this room. Nothing but love in
Yes.
this room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sally said, hey, I do photography also, so the lighting is inviting, refreshing. A lot of times, those are the colors you see on the lights behind a bar on bottles too. That's a fact. Don't go getting crazy now. LOL. That must be for you also, Chris.
Because she already knows I did a purple one and a red one. She already knows.
Did you? I didn't know that. How did she know that?
Because she knows that once you get it in your head that you can do something with the colored light, then you start experimenting with it a little bit with different colors.
But she knew that?
If she's a photographer, she could have surmised it.
Right.
Did he say that like he was on trial? Didn't he say that like he was on the
Right.
witness stand? I felt yes. I felt like we were on that, and she said yes.
Well, it comes to
Factual.
my attention that you could have surmised it at some point in time, and we just want to find out the facts. We know.
It's funny that Anthony finds you funny. That's what's funny to me. That's what's funny to me.
Well, I don't know why that's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Really.
Well, you know what? Right here, I got some notes.
Feelings. Obi-Wan
So-
never told you the truth. You are not a Jedi yet.
My mask is not close to me. Otherwise, I would put it on. But I got my notes here because I was listening to the things you said, Chris, as I listened to everything you say, actually. And you talked about how when you were on set, you had your headphones on, and then you took the earpiece and put it underneath there. And I put on here, check Chris for earpiece. From now on the shows, you're going to have to do like this for me.
But wait, talk about a virtual pat down. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Virtual pat down.
Wait, this is what I read on Anthony's face. He's like, I know, Moni. I did not know she was that level of petty. That's what I read from your face.
Actually, I know that you are very smart and intuitive, and you know things before they happen. So it's just good to see how like that it went click click real quick, and no one knew how you forget something.
Right.
Well,
I love it.
see,
I love it.
I ain't got no problem with it because I will have
I
more than one
cannot.
conversation at a time.
Thank you. Right.
See,
He's always got to
I
take
can
it
have
further.
all kind of conversations going on.
Oh my God. We mentioned lights, okay? Then he started putting lights and turning lights on from every different fucking direction. Yeah,
What?
you saw. Yeah,
Do I
see,
need lights? Do I need to get lights? Do
no.
I need more lights?
All I need is that cover to come off them fucking clothes in the back so I
That
can
ain't
see what you
happening.
got on the
That ain't
rack.
happening. That ain't happening.
You slipped up and let that camera
I
go
know.
over a
I
little
know.
bit earlier
Went over
today,
and you saw the red one, yeah.
and me and La was on it. So those are clothes for one of the movies he's working on. Now, from another movie before that, it was not covered, right? And we was all in it. What's that right there? The fur with the green. Yep, right there, right there. Can I fit that? You know, we was all over it. Then we come back for another show, and it's this thing right there. I'm like, what is that? What is going on? What's under there? Oh, that's the rack. Why is it covered up like that? Oh, because it can't be seen. Ain't that a bitch? When he could have just scooted the whole thing over. He didn't have to taunt us like that. Like, it's here, but you can't see it.
No, because y'all was like, yeah, as soon as the movie's over, I need that coat
Yes.
and that coat and that coat. They were. Anthony, I kid you not. They were like,
No.
wait a minute, wait, hold up that one. No, not
Yes.
that one, the one next to it.
Yes.
Right? Ooh,
How do you
I
know
like
what to
that.
get for us if we don't say we like this, that one, the other? How will you know?
Okay, but see, first of all, we live in Phoenix. There's no reason in the world you would need the coats that were on that rack.
Sweetheart, I have a full length mink coat. Do you hear me? And I've worn it multiple times here in Arizona. Full length.
Yeah, but see, just because you wear a fur coat on 4th of July, that don't mean everybody else wears.
Did you hear that shit, Anthony?
Oh my God. 4th of July.
You know.
You better see it on 4th of July. Okay.
Okay.
And you know I will. And we'll look at you like, what?
Labor Day weekend talking about, oh,
Jealous.
at the end of this week, it's on, okay?
I cannot.
And be there with Papa. Wolf King said, plead the fifth, Chris. I think he does plead the fifth quite a bit on here in all actuality.
It really don't work. It really don't work.
In all actuality, he really does. Because look, Anthony, so we're on, I don't even know what spurred this thing to happen the time that it did. So he has like 5 fucking phones over there. 5 big ass fucking phones, all with like OtterBox or Defender cases and shit. And he started pulling them out and stacking them up. I got a picture because I screenshot shit while we on the air. Okay, because I can bring shit back up later. Okay, I do. And
she's spiteful like that. You understand? I'm gonna bring this shit up later.
But I tell
what do
you,
you mean you couldn't call me? You didn't have a phone. Your 7 phone carrying 14 number heaven, motherfucker.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. So one of his friends who knows him very well happened to be viewing and whatnot. And so she said, oh yeah, I've got 3 of his numbers. I said, La, how many numbers you got? 1. I said, me too. I only got 1 also. But he got 2 numbers on each one of those 5 phones. That equals 10.
I'm not gonna
Do the
lie.
math, girl. Do the math, girl.
I did the fucking math. Well, come on, Anthony. What?
Well,
I have 2 now because my other one broke.
I had to move 2 of my numbers to one phone because the new iPhone 12 Pro Plus, you can have 2 numbers on it. So I moved 2 of my numbers over, but the third one is because you gotta keep business and pleasure separate.
Absolutely. I have, I've always had a business number and a private number.
And then you got the side hustle.
Look at his.
That's what I'm talking about.
See what I'm saying?
You have people who can just agree with you.
I'm going to keep it 100. I did not expect it to go down that road. And I don't want to mute you, Anthony. I will.
No, it's fine. You can.
I will. I don't need that permission. I'll let you know. I mute guests I muted.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Guests be right there just talking, just like, yeah, so what happened was.
No, what happened was that last statement that you made right before I muted you.
Right.
I muted DJ Balo. Yeah, I muted him.
That was hilarious.
Wow.
I muted him. Yeah, he was a co-host he stood in for La. And see, whenever there's another male, and I told him, I said, "Now, come on," I said, because Chris's demeanor changes when there's another male on here. Absolutely. He gets, look at the face. Yeah, yeah, you.
What?
Yeah. And DJ Baylor on here, and DJ Baylor all in the corner, got a shadow over his face. And I'm like, get the light on. Leave that brother alone. First, what we gonna do is, let me just mute your ass. Then, and then boss man, what's up, boss man? He's not the fucking boss here. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. He's on my show.
All I said was that you should let him stay incognito.
And what did I say?
You said, not on my show.
Yeah. But then he stayed that way until something was said, and then he came all into the light, like the light started shining. It was something he got all in. So I don't know.
Like one of them crime movies where he's sitting back in the dark, right, giving orders to the guys, and one of the guys like bucked up to him and said something, and he's like I said.
We all got a little nervous. We're like, where did all that light just come from? Where did all that come from? He's like, oh, I'm here. It was. I can't remember what it was that was said. Sarah said, I would wear a fur coat with you on the 4th of July, Moni. Girl, I am the queen of cold. It could be burning up. I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to do it well. Do it absolutely well. And Sally said, no fur babies on me.
Now you know why the black cover over the rack. Because they were going shopping. See, we supposed to be doing the show, right? We supposed to be doing the show. Like if the rack was, if the couple was
really?
Off the rack,
he's going to talk about doing the show when he dealt blackjack. He rolled 62 blunts. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the clothes rack that right while we were in the middle of the show. You talking about? Ooh, no.
Anthony looks like
the one next to
hold on. Anthony looks like when your two parents are fussing and you're like, oh my god.
You see, he looked down at his phone, right? Like, I'm not getting in the middle of this. Mom and dad might work this out on their own. I'm not leaving the room.
No,
but mom and dad
tried to call me. Somebody just tried to call me, and I'm trying to pay attention, but they just called and interrupted the whole thing. So I was like, "Leave me alone."
Before Moni catch me looking down, she could be like, "Chris."
Right. Did she mute you? Well, she wasn't paying attention.
Anything's possible. I just keep it.
She keep her finger on the mute button. On the mute button.
Sometimes it's well deserved.
Facts. Look, and Anthony, I'm fair. I'm a very fair person. Right. I've muted myself. I'm like, I'm just gonna mute my damn self on that one. I do. It happens. It happens.
Right. We all have those moments.
So if I mute myself, damn sure I'll mute anybody else. Did I mute OD Councilman OD Harris when I think I might have.
No, I think you did it for a split second.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't matter. Politician, preacher.
Ooh. Nobody's above the law.
You can all get it.
Nobody's above the mute.
You can all get it.
Right.
Good night, Sally. We appreciate you. She had a great interview, Anthony, and everyone. Love you guys.
Sally.
Thank you, Sally. We're not going to be on much longer either. We appreciate you, Sally, so much. So much.
Good night,
you always do the best. Yes, Butterscotch.
Good night, Butterscotch.
So, we won't even talk about the names, honey. We just,
Let's go ahead and give them the names.
We've all had several. I was the muter, and for obvious reasons. Right. Chris was the voice, and La was the sleeper. Because we catch her falling asleep on the damn show. Like, are we fucking boring you? Like, what the fuck is going on? Usually up there in that box that Chris is in.
Up in this box.
Yeah,
this is the box that will make you go to sleep right here. Yeah.
Yeah, all types of trouble. And then what were you after that? Chocolate drop. What were you?
I was chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding. Because one of our international viewers from off of YouTube, said something with pudding. And we didn't know what the phrase meant. We didn't know if he was complimenting or cussing us out. So we wanted clarification.
That's why he was from Texas.
He wasn't from, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I think. For some reason, maybe that's where he was originally from, but I thought he was coming in from another country. Regardless, he was like a term of endearment, pudding. And I'm like, we're like, oh, everybody loosened up then because we was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And then, you know, we thought about it. Yeah, you say, hey, pudding. And so he chocolate pudding. What was I? Caramel pudding.
Caramel pudding.
And then La was, what was she? What was she?
I know Sally was butterscotch.
She was butterscotch. Because I ended up keeping her up an extra day. I can't remember what type of pudding she was. But that's the names that got changed to. So they change from time to time depending on something that, you know, stands out. What did you see Anthony mute himself? There we go. I did not do that. I did not do that.
My dogs were barking. So
that's okay. I'm like, I did not do that for everybody.
Dogs barking are the least worry of ours on this show.
Those be the facts, because they done heard some things from over here for sure. For sure. And this is and I don't understand it because I'm on a dynamic mic, which means, you know what it means, but so I have to be up on it. And I got that mic because before COVID, we read events and everything, and you can't get, you don't want all of that. Right. You want this. So you got to always be up on it. And I'm like, how the hell are they hearing him flush the toilet downstairs? How am I fucking here? Right. Cussing out the dog, just...
Wait, randomly. So what kind of mics do you guys have?
We all have different ones.
Okay.
And in saying that, we need to test the sound again, guys. Yeah, because I got fussed out today as soon as I got back in town. Yeah, by DJ Balo, and rightfully so.
Is it me or somebody else?
It's all of you. Okay. It's you and La. Okay. For some reason. So we'll get that figured out. But yeah, we're all on different things. Now, DJ Balo has made sure that they all have, because I have the board over here, and he's given. Did he give you one, or did you already have one?
What's that?
One of the boards, the mixing boards, like I have over here.
I don't have a board. He gave me a mic input.
Okay.
That I have to go get the piece for.
Okay. Well, we gave La one. We got to get that all connected. The main thing is I have to have it right, because then I'm feeding out all of this to the radio station, especially. So that's why his concern, he's listening. He sits down there and listens, not because, it's entertaining, because he is for the quality of the radio station. And let some shit go wrong. And you see me start looking down like this, and I just be like, okay, well, we're going to leave that right now. We're going to change this because he said, you sound like shit. What the fuck are y'all doing? See, I get those messages. I get those, and I just keep them to myself. London says, Chris, I'm going to need you to get a new background, sir. Let's just pause right there.
You know what that means, right? I will go back on the wall.
Well, you may need to. Because here we go. Right, London girl. We all agree. Evidently, there was a meeting. There was a meeting somewhere.
So now, do y'all mean a new background, like in take the black thing off so you can see the clothes, or what does that mean?
They ain't trying to get your clothes. They just want to see something else up there. That's all. Get a drop cloth or a white wall, or we know you green screening it over there. Okay, so they just saying.
Well, I mean, okay, fine. Okay. We'll work on that. Y'all better be happy with a black screen and call it a day.
That's not a black screen. I see texture and everything on that, so that's not a black screen. London said, Sarah, yes.
See what happens when they.
Excuse me, London and Jordan said that shit, so we're gonna count that as 2 votes. We're gonna count that as 2 votes.
And on that, you know what I'm gonna do? You're into a world of sight and sound. It's a new dimension. I really don't give a damn.
So did y'all hear that? Because that was not directed at me this time. I feel like you should have another meeting. Okay.
What do you mean you should have another meeting?
What?
They're already in the meeting. They tag teaming each other back and forth. Like,
something happened there.
Right. For
something.
Real.
I made a little statement, and it just, we've been thinking that all along. We've wanted to say something.
They was waiting in the cut. All somebody got to do is bring it up, and we going to jump all over it. Yeah.
She said, a new background, sir. Close the closet. Something.
No.
And that fan. Oh my
What
God, they are tearing your ass up.
You know what's so funny? When I was setting up the camera for this, because I have you on my ring light,
Mm-hmm.
I was setting up the camera and I had turned off the light originally, but you could still see the fan in the two pictures.
in the pictures in the
Yeah,
back, right?
yeah.
And I was like, that's gonna be so distracting. Like,
It
No,
really is
they-
not.
It's not
That's
distracting because they too busy watching my damn fan. So your
That's
fan's
good.
not. They didn't, unless you had mentioned it, they wouldn't even seen your fan. It's like, damn, Chris's fan is so busy. It's going over into into Anthony's screen and get a haircut and get a haircut and get a haircut. Oh my goodness.
I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done. So y'all can't be too hard on my boy, okay? That is 100% my job.
Wait.
Uh,
My hair is braided up, so I don't understand.
Maybe she saw you since then because you were pulling the thing off and Pierre had you tight under there. What do you want cut, London? She said, all love.
Whoa,
Yes, it
whoa,
is. It is
whoa!
all.
Don't be giving people permission to cut a damn thing on me. What are you?
Anthony had a face too. He's like, what?
Yeah, right. Hold on now.
I just wanted some clarification on what hair she was speaking of. Maybe she was talking the beard. Maybe she was talking the beard. Maybe some. See. She said that beard.
I'm auditioning. They're getting ready to make a new role. Okay.
Here we go.
See, because Johnny Depp's role, they're gonna put a brother in there.
Johnny Depp's role for what?
Well, it was Jack Sparrow. Remember, and how he was on the Black Pearl. Well, how come he get to be on the Black Pearl? How come a brother can't be on the Black Pearl? How come they can't have Black Earl on the Black Pearl? I'm just saying. Why?
And this is obviously something he's thought about for a while too.
Okay.
I cannot.
Right? Look, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
I got all my pirate gear on. All I need is the patch. I got the beard. I got the, come on now.
I can't.
If you can rock it, boo, rock it all the way. London said, "Oh, I see it. Not everybody can have a baby face like Anthony."
Okay, first of all, I got a Moses credit card in my pocket. Okay, I am too damn old. My baby face went out so long ago. Okay.
Listen, this baby face, I'm gonna say thanks to Fenty Beauty, Rihanna over there.
Oh, that's what you're using?
Rihanna got all the stuff. I love all of her skin products. I love her makeup. I love everything. And it's all like, she has every shade for every single person. And I love how inclusive she is in her stuff. So, yes.
I'll have to check it out a little bit. I'll have to check it out. But that's what's got you glowing and got the baby face going on?
And what's the name of that skincare line?
Fenty Beauty.
I just want to find out if they got like Wesley Snipes blue.
I can't stand him.
Oh my god, I can't with you.
That would be a good name for it, though. That would be a good name for it. And if they don't have it, I'll mix it and make sure you got it. We'll mix a couple of them up and make sure you got it. I color match you up, right, London? London, yes. Because I'm a real makeup artist.
Why y'all think I am not black, y'all? Why do y'all keep thinking I'm black? Okay, it's not that you black. Okay, we said it wrong. I'm sorry, dog. You're not black. What it is that we just noticed that you're the only brother on the whole set that can leave fingerprints on charcoal. Now, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you black, but we really need to reinvestigate.
It happened. And you were here to see it and hear it happen.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That was a first.
I'm just asking that question, dog. I'm just asking that question.
Wow. So if he ever does decide to cut loose, which he has a few times, yeah, that was a little rough. Okay. Well, yeah. What'd I do?
What?
Look, Anthony, we've enjoyed having you on here. I guess Law is lost in the sauce, and that's all right. She hung while she could with her technical difficulties. We're gonna get right in the show. Is that cool?
Yes.
Is that cool with everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm gonna take my old beard having self out of here now. That we discussed.
See what you started, London. Here we
Get
go.
your
Look, y'all
juices and
laugh. Come,
berries and
come.
everything. Put it.
No, come back for the Wednesday show. See what I got.
Right.
I'll
I'm
tell you flat
nervous.
out. I'll tell you flat out. I would cut all of this off.
Whoop.
I would cut all of this off.
And then what?
Well, then you shit the shit out of luck with what you get after that. It ain't been out in the sun for so long. Ain't no telling what it's gonna look like. But
We definitely gonna need to color match them.
wait.
And it's gonna be a couple different colors in a couple different areas.
At Sephora tomorrow.
Do not go to Sephora. Do not go to Sephora. They are horrible at color matching, baby. I don't know. Like, they have foresight. They color match you in the summer for the winter, and in the winter for the summer, but not for the current. I'm just saying.
You're gonna have a head start. Trust me. And why don't their lights ever match?
Well, because you have cool lights and you have warm lights, and they put you
And
under
you're
the different
saying this
ones.
to who?
Oh, that's right, you
Hold
do.
on, Ready? So this is what kind of lighting?
Which one?
Warm.
Oh, you talking about where you're at?
Now that's
All right.
cool.
That's
Yes,
cool.
that
That's
yeah.
cool. Right.
Warm.
Okay.
Mhm.
But see, the thing is that they will have you at one station with 5 different lighting setups.
Oh yeah.
Look.
And they will confuse the hell out of you. Like, can I see the first one first before?
Well, here's the thing. I know what it is. They don't allow it to oxidize, okay? Because you put each layer of product that you put on a person, you have to give it a second to oxidize, meaning that you let it work with the temperature, the skin, everything, and
right.
then you go on to the next thing, because otherwise you're doing a little chemistry thing on here, and it's not going to end the way you thought it was. And so, and I mean, for New York Fashion Week, we had a model who was for one of the swimsuit lines, and black girl, and she's like, oh, I got my own. I went to Sephora, and got this. And I'm thinking, oh, great, because she had tattoos that we need to cover. And I started putting it on, and I'm like, this is orange as fuck. And this is February. And so I'm like, did you go, like, is this like from last year? You went in the summer or something? And she's like, no, 2 weeks ago. Girl, ain't nothing we can do with this. She could not walk in the show. She lost her opportunity as a model to walk in New York Fashion Week because Sephora did not do what they needed to do. And I've seen it so many times. So many times.
Well, what they'll do is they'll call us back. They'll call one of us back and say, okay, what can we do with this?
Right.
Like, well,
color correction and post and all that. Yeah.
Right. Can I do something with it? Not no, but hell no. Okay. But hell no.
I do not do Oompa Loompa colors. No.
And that's just what you laugh. But that's just what I told them. I says, okay, when y'all get ready to do the Oompa Loompa scene, you already got one.
Orange. Right. Orange is shit. Orange. So yeah. So it looks right when they put it on right there, but it hasn't sat there long enough. It hasn't gone through the oxidation process and all those different types of things. So please don't go there. Let me tell you where to go. You go look up the Creative Toy Box. Yeah, my business partner. And she does custom blends by motives. That's the one that I wear whenever I do have to put on makeup. And here's the other thing. She adds all these type of things. If your skin if you have too much moisture, if you're oily, if you're dry, the SPF, and just if you want it dewy, if you want it matte, you want sheer coverage, you want full coverage.
What about ugly coverage?
That would be full coverage.
I'm sorry, my bad.
That'd be full. That'd be full.
I mean, you were going down the menu. I just, I thought it was like McDonald's. So number 1, number 2.
No. This is not.
Can I get a full ugly with fries, please? I'm sorry.
You're gonna have several dogs at your door. But anyway, asking for that shit. Asking for that.
Going, yeah, we can't take his ass nowhere. He needs to just stay right in that little box on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm. And if you watch another time and see him in the box you're in, totally different person. Totally different person. Absolutely. But yes, in all seriousness, go check her out. Tell her Moni sent you, or going down on the mic. And so if she does your custom lit in the summertime, and now it's wintertime and you're lighter, you lost some of the tan or whatever, you just hit her up She has your formula. She makes the adjustments, and you carry on. You don't have to buy a whole new thing and have it done all over again.
I love it.
Yeah. Drag queens love it because you can do the full coverage exactly the color that they want in. So check it out. Tell her Moni sent you. I'm just saying, guys, we're going to get out of here. Okay? We're going to get out of here. I appreciate everyone. Anthony, thank you for hanging out at the after show too.
Thank you.
Yes,
for
thank
having
you.
me.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me. And I do want to also say, like, I know that you said that this is a month for musicians, but I do also want to shout out that it is Pride Month, and I want to thank you for having me on for the month of Pride. So that means a lot because not only am I an artist, but I also happen to be gay as well. So I really appreciate that.
Well, you know, I'm a huge supporter. That was another exclusive right here.
Get it in the video.
Wait, if you missed the hand holding scene in the video, okay, we want you to know.
Right.
That was not acting, but yeah, you know, I'm a huge advocate and supporter of gay lesbian community, openly with no apologies or explanations. So
that's it.
I have been and I always will be. Okay. Always have been.
It.
So we enjoyed having you on, and you are more. What?
Anthony's laughing. He's like, Anthony, what you don't know about me is that I grew up in New York.
Okay.
And Moni knows this. Everybody who's been around me for any period of time. What got me into photography was shooting the drag queen balls.
Okay.
All right.
No,
And I'm talking about back in the 70s.
Right.
No, this is not painted on gray hair, y'all.
Hush.
Yeah,
right.
Back in the 70s, when you had to do the basement deal, you had to know somebody who knew somebody. And the reason I got to go to New York Fashion Week was because of two queens.
Damn.
That's right. They put me in. So no, when it comes to Gay Pride, look, you liable to find me in there somewhere celebrating with y'all. Because if it wasn't y'all, my brother wouldn't have a paycheck. So I'm
there
good.
It is.
Right.
Okay,
there it
that's
is.
keeping it real.
There it is.
Queens in the past. Actually, I want to give a shout out to somebody real quick, who is a legend in the LGBTQ community. Her name is LaWanda Jackson, and I actually had the pleasure of meeting her.
Yes.
She is one of the most important souls that I've ever met in my life, and I don't think anybody will ever surpass her. And I absolutely love the life out of her. She is amazing, and she is so awesome. And I can't wait to go see her. She's gonna have some special things coming up soon. So if you don't know who LaWanda Jackson is, go find her, go follow her. She's got some important things coming up.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And you know, you are always welcome to come back. Please drop me a line or even go on our page and drop whatever on there. And when you have something new coming out or something you want our people to support, you are more than welcome to always do it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
All right. So we're going to go out on Boomer with some I Know.
Yes.
So we appreciate everybody, WUBI, Ubiquity Radio. We appreciate you being there. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, IG, Facebook, everyone, all 150 plus countries. Go check out. Well, someone made a comment to La at one point. She reached out and they were like, well, you only got 3 viewers. And she was like, oh, really?
Do you know?
Like, yeah, exactly. How many countries we're in and whatnot. And then the analytics behind it. So don't let when you see this click, because baby, it's 5 and 6 digits after there's actually being touched. So we're good.
I want to know how they're getting them frequent flyer miles.
Those 3 people?
Countries, those 3 people, 150 countries, they clocking it hard.
And fast. They got a jet better than yours.
Who you telling? Dude.
I will never let up on that. Anthony, I will never let up on that jet shit until I get on it.
Listen, you and me both. You know what? This is the thing. Moni, how about I need you to do my makeup for the next music video. And Chris, I would love for you to film it. And let's do it on your jet.
Oh, you just trying to put me all the way out there, aren't you?
I mean, it's
that was
business,
such a
right?
sucker.
Let's get it done.
That was such a sucker move right there.
Let's
it was
get
like
it
a
done.
setup.
That was
That was a total setup. That was so much of a setup.
We gonna
That
see the
truly
jet
was.
now.
That was so much of a setup. Okay.
Well, I'm in.
I
Okay.
mean, I
Let's
got
do
to give you props. I like how you did that.
it.
I feel like, a mother and a child. I'm so proud. I'm
Look,
so proud.
wait. He put the toothpick under the trap door, knowing, talking about, look, I don't give a damn how much you weigh, he gonna fall in it. Okay.
I'm down for it. It's been said publicly. Y'all hold Chris' ass to it. Because I'm in like Flynn. Full flat tires. Always down.
Boy, concrete on the wheels.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Thank you. Don't forget to catch us every Monday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Go over to our YouTube channel, click subscribe, and click notifications so you know when we're coming on. And if you haven't seen the other shows, man, go check them out. Now, you know our favorite one right now. Absolute favorite one. Bondage, Whips, and Chains, Part 1 and Part 2. That's going to help you with where we're going. And we are actively working on those sex toys in that Triple X show to add on here. You didn't know that, Anthony, but now you know. Now
Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
now you know.
buddy.
Go check out those other two. That's for you, Anthony, and that's for everybody else. Like, I pulled the toys out and I gave the instructions and links and everything. So, and that was just this much of what our third show is going to be. Ooh. So, yes. Check it out, guys.
For like 2 hours with a Mary Poppins bag, just pulling stuff out.
Not
Dude, just
Mary
pulling stuff out.
Poppins
The Mary Poppins bag.
Every time I went like this, they'd be like, whoa. What you pulling out now? Look.
She pulled out stuff that was yellow.
Yeah. Okay. Let me explain right quick. So, I had a box, like the makeup little cadoodle thing or whatever, about that big or whatnot, which I used to keep a lot of, the little tricks and whatever in. So now, these have never been used with DJ Balo. He's never seen the light of these, okay? So they are very old, because I've been with him for 8 years. Very old. So some of the shit had yellowed. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely yellow.
Like
but
Smithsonian, like the Smithsonian Museum.
No.
Yes. Yes.
And then the frog that was in there. It was a little plastic toy frog.
He was alive when he went in there.
I cannot even explain why it was in there. I don't know. And then the what was it? The life alert button, falling and can't get up. Now, within the next episode, we did find some reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit go down and happen. You forget your safety word.
Safe word.
You hit the button. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so mad.
So yeah, I show some things and explain some things, and it's fine, but it's educational. And
she said it was a life alert. I saw where it was on the band where it said hurt alert. Okay, but that's all right.
Help to one is hurt to another. Look, we was all smiling when it was over. Everybody was smiling. So I'll leave you with this tip. Do you like a little kink in your life? A little kink?
Who doesn't?
Right. So how about a little candle hot wax type thing?
I actually love that.
Okay. Well, I'll give you two. Okay, so with candle hot wax, the higher you hold it, the cooler it is by the time it hits the body. That's how you kind of deal with your newbies or whatever, laying down for the cause.
Look, you better stand up on top of the 23rd floor.
These suckers. Oh my God. But then there is, actually, when I was at Phoenix Fashion Week, Fascinations was one of the vendors, right? So I'm wondering, like, what the fuck they got out here? And they have this little container about that big, around, that thick, and it's a massage candle where you light it, and then, everything melts, and then you can drip it on your partner, and it smells amazing, and it turns into a massage oil that, you massage stuff with, right? And so I was hipping them onto that and stuff, and they stuck on that. Ain't gonna be burning me. Stay focused on what the end game is.
It doesn't burn. By the time it hits the body, it does not burn.
And then you rub it, and so that covers it. It's just like with waxing. You pull it off, and then you immediately apply pressure, okay?
Right.
You're good.
Right.
Relax. Close your eyes.
Search your feelings, Luke. Or we want to know what tools we can use.
Go check those episodes out. Watch all our past episodes, but those two right there, boo boo, I've gotten so many thank yous in my inboxes that yeah. So go ahead and you'll learn something, and then put some. Hey, you got some tricks? Put them on down there in the comments on YouTube.
Right. I'm gonna have to tell you something off air about the whole candle thing, because yeah.
Okay, well, what we'll do is I'll do the exit here. You'll come off the screen. You'll still be down here. I'll end everything. We'll stop recording. So just don't hang up. Don't go away. Okay, gotcha. Look at Chris. All right, guys. Y'all know when that green screen comes up in the back there, it's time for us to say goodbye and to go ahead and put Boomer on with his I Know. So catch us next time, 7 p.m.
Reach out, brother. Seriously.
I will. I definitely will.
Don't let him get away with not doing the jet thing, okay? All right. So, guys, we're going to catch you next time. Thanks for hanging in there with us. Go check out Anthony Frazier and all his music on YouTube. Peace.
My father told me greatness is a duty. Have patience, you can make this shit a movie. I'm Stanley Kubrick shooting where your crew be. No longer got the hoopty, come and scoop me cause I'm down to ride. They said I let my people down, I let my talents hide. So I choose to rise. My time in Atlanta helped me become a man and understand the power that's inside. You can die from pride, but nigga, you can live from it. I go get what I need, smoke my weed and meet the infinite. I'm scared to be too different. Now I get a win from it. Ladies get my sentiment, they know I'm not too intimate. My exes had me down badly. Nigga, rehash it. Don't put it past me, I'm a dumb nigga. Me and the crew hunting for the funds, nigga.